Oh, I gotta act normal.
All right, team. Last we left off, while roaming this desert, getting beat up by a decent amount of skeletons, if I remember correctly. Um, Watching this massive force of skeletons erupting out of the desert sands out in the distance. Your location was on the kind of the border of where this raising magic spell had taken effect, giving you a couple of skirmish skeletons to face off at in this nice little rocky kind of crevice, canyon, outcropping situation. Unbeknownst to anyone else, but this giant fucking skeleton minotaur also made himself known, charging, goring. I believe it was Anatanda that got down from him,
Yes.
goring you to the ground. However, your amazing ability and strength took it out at the knees and shattered it into a million pieces. You taking its head as a trophy with these two massive horns sticking out of either side. You kind of thread some rope through its eyes, its eye sockets rather, and you kind of strap it to your back with the plan to hopefully one day turn it into something. Nevertheless, you continued to push your way down and came across some sort of a mirage, which there was some conflict about. Come to find out, it wasn't a mirage, and you entered a wooden structure in the middle of the desert, and it definitely had signs of being militaristic in nature, unbeknownst to you guys, or at least not unbeknownst, but it seemed as if everyone just vanished from here, leaving daily items about, whether it be weaponry for defense or old food and pictures, and the beds were still made and crates were left, and just stuff. It was really weird. um, Khajiit, having explored, came across this one particular room where these mosquito bat hybrids charged out and sucked some of that blood, but quick thinking of the team, closed the doors and decided to set the place ablaze to combat this infestation, rendering this location completely useless. As you gather around the campfire, shooting the shit, taking a short rest as the place begins to burn, you bicker amongst each other about the purpose of this location, what you guys done, what story you plan on telling, try to avoid any kind of persecution or blame that this was your handiwork, things of that nature. And that's generally kind of the short story of last week. So, we start off with you guys watching this blaze creeping through the structure.
Nothing solves pests like arson.
Big purple demon baby sucks up the two MIA characters and wipe them from your memories. Therefore, you've always been traveling in a party of 4.
Since we took a short rest, I'm gonna roll a hit dice for.
Absolutely. You
no.
all can take the effects of a short rest for now.
Hey.
I believe the time of day was roughly just after the noon lunchtime. Let's call it 1 o'clock to around 3 o'clock at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it says we're at 1 to 2 o'clock. Oh.
All right, team. What are we doing?
Well, I do believe we should probably get out of here before anybody investigates, because, well, we can't really lie ourselves after that, now can we?
Do we have the story straight that it is the undead who did this?
I believe I agree with this story. Wrath, Anatondo?
I do believe that is the proper way to go about this.
I agree that we tried to say the undead caused it. Something attacked here, though. Frog, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't last week the shield that I found, didn't it have like a skeletal arm inside of it?
Yes. It
Yeah.
basically looks like it was cut off at the elbow.
Yeah.
But I remember explaining in detail that it didn't seem to have been, like, it wasn't a clean cut. It looks as if
Yeah, it was like it had been like
crushed.
bitten off or something.
Something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, back in character now. This fort was attacked at some point, I believe. Whenever I found this shield, he's going to hold up the new shield that he found. It had an arm in it that looked like it had been crushed or torn away from its previous owner.
Well, perhaps we should use that, but we should probably make our way away from this fire.
Should I keep the new shield, or should I leave it here?
We decided to check the fire out after the undead set it. I think it's reasonable to say that he just found a shield and decided to take it.
Okay. Then Wrath's going to keep the shield with him.
Let us not mention the treasures that we found.
What treasure?
treasures?
Yeah, what
Exactly.
Who's militaristic in background here?
That would be me and
Wrath.
Asher.
If you have a
Yeah,
Wrath.
if you have a militaristic background, you can more than welcome to roll a history check.
Alright. Mine's from the Empire. Will that change anything?
No, it's militaristic.
Alright, you said a history?
Yes, please.
Wait, why am I rolling at disadvantage? I shouldn't be rolling. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. We take the left number. That's right. It's always the left number by default.
Yeah. Alright. No, I was trying to change it.
So with a 9, unfortunately, it's just weird that you don't see. It's just weird to leave such a fortifiable location. Like you feel like there's no sign of troops leaving, coming, going. Like it's just strange to you.
I know I found paperwork that was like 2 months old. It was the last time that they had like received orders or something.
Is there by chance a date on the pamphlet that I had found?
Yeah, I believe it was which one? The one
I found the Holy Initiative pamphlet.
There's no date on that.
Okay.
So, everyone roll perceptions.
I'll take that.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Wow.
Another 9!
So, Wrath is a robot, so therefore it makes sense. So, here's what happens. As you guys once again are conversing amongst each other, getting your shit together, and just taking your last looks at this location and watching the fire blaze, you see this, this pillar of smoke that just rises from this location. You still hear the squelching of what sounds like something inside the barracks, popping and squealing and whatnot. Parts of the fort begins to cave in on itself as the structure's integrity begins to weaken, creating these little fireflies. The fireflies when you move around a log in a campfire, those little things, those little pyres kind of start to quaff into the air. Some burning paper halfway burns in the air and floats near you like a cindered snowflake. And you watch this whole thing burn. After about 30 seconds of getting ready to pack up and good to go, the entire inner perimeter of this location begins to sink. As it sinks, you feel yourselves kind of descending a little bit. And then in an abrupt, the whole floor opens up, making you guys dive into a free fall. Everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Gosh.
Hey guys.
Fuck.
Hey, welcome to your deck save.
Yeah.
Boy.
Someone have to
Oh,
roll for me.
I
I'm
should
just
have
driving
had.
home.
Oh shit!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay.
I
Since
should have had.
Ramila's here, should
feather
somebody roll for
falls.
him?
So I'm just looking for a 10 here. So. Oof.
Should have had Featherfall prepared.
Right. So, Wrath, Panda, and that's it. Just Wrath and Panda. Fail, right? No.
Mhm.
Yes, Wrath and Panda. Sorry. So, for those who passed, you'll take half the damage I'm giving you. As you guys fall, what feels like 50 feet deep into the ground, the perimeter around you is practically pitch black just for the brief moment as your eyes begin to dilate. As you look up in your free fall, you just see the hole getting smaller, about 50 feet, like I said. You all smash into the ground below, with dirt and debris kind of slamming around you as well. The hole itself isn't ginormously huge, but you all feel squish as you land on something significantly softer than ground and breaks 2 of your falls. Oh boy, hold on.
We're going down,
If
down,
you
down.
failed, if
I'm
you
yelling.
rolled less than a 10, you will be. I lost my count now. Hold on a second. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage for those that failed. 6 damage for those that passed. As you slam into these gooey, icky things, and they kind of squish as you slam into their body. Wrath, you yourself land like spread eagle, quack, and these things just erupt in goo around you. Imagine like you fall through a big barrel of slime and it just starts to cover you all over the place.
Quick
Panda,
question.
you yourself also hit on your feet and try to roll out of it, but you roll into this mound of squishy gelatin-like structures, and you roll through it and get hurt in the process and slamming your body on the ground, and you also get covered. The 2 that pass, you kind of break your fall a little bit. You still slam pretty decently.
I'd like to use Stone's Endurance.
Okay, is that a reaction?
Yes, as a reaction.
Fantastic. What does it do? You got to link it.
I roll. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, sorry I'm late, guys. You all hear me?
Yeah,
Yep,
we hear you.
Yeah.
Focus on your suffocation, struggle after an injury. When you take damage, you can use a reaction roll D20. Add to your Constitution modifier the number of rolled. Reduce the damage. Okay. Yeah. Roll your D12. And that's plus your Constitution modifier. What's your Constitution modifier?
It is 3, so it would have
Beautiful.
been 9. So I just don't take. I would assume
Yeah,
I don't
you don't
take any damage.
Why don't you go ahead and tell me, how did you prevent this fall? Like, what did it look like?
Superhero landing. So pretty much, as I guess, as Onatanda was falling, he kind of. What he did is he kind of like tried to ride the ground down as it's like falling beneath him, almost like almost like riding the sand down. Does that make sense? Like it's like a waterfall.
Yeah, I'm on board.
And then pretty much just almost like sliding down and then just kind of like just I'm assuming that I just kind of tried to land on like do like a parachute landing fall and roll out of it.
Absolutely. As you watch your companions take some damage, slamming into these icky, gooey situations here, your eyes begin to dilate. And for those without dark vision, you can see almost as if you're on stage and there's a spotlight on top of you, which is the sun beating through the hole. You notice that this cavern, it's wider than the hole. You're about 50 feet deep, but the hole is still accessible from directly above you. But it seems like there's a ceiling that gets to the hole, if that makes any sense at all.
Okay.
This is very holy ground.
You know what? Let me draw it out just to give you guys once again the concept.
So it's like a sewer hole.
So ideally,
While we're doing this, I'm gonna cast
this is
Cure
the-
Wounds on myself.
absolutely. So let's just say the hole's there, and you have stalactites and stalagmites, kind of. But as you look around, everyone give me perception checks again while you're dusting yourself off and curing yourself.
Would you say perception checks?
Yep.
Ooh, 10 healing. Cool.
Anatanda, your eyes are still adjusting, but Panda, Khajiit, and Asher, as you look up, you see like these little kind of insects begin to kind of fly out of the hole as if they're trying to escape. You do smell a hint of smoke down here.
Like the fires down here?
You smell smoke down here, that's for certain.
I would immediately rush to put my finger over my lips for everyone to be quiet.
Around
Can
you,
I-
as you look around, you start to once again focus on everything. The gooey things that you land in, it's not the only one. It seems to be kind of covering a good vast majority of this location, and I happen to have a picture to signify this. Just a moment.
So is it pretty dark where we're at?
We kind of have sun coming down through the
Yeah.
thing, but I imagine everywhere else will be dark.
Ah, fuck aliens.
Well, like I said, it's more of an atmosphere. It's not a to scale picture. Just kind of gives you the idea of what I'm going for here.
We're in a Sturgis den.
Yeah.
In between these nodules, these orb-like structures, and they vary in color between greens and red. Some of them covered in the stringy substance, some of them more gelatinous. Seems to be a variety of different shapes and sizes here. Kind of odd, actually. But also on the in-betweens, you see a variety of mushrooms growing about as well.
Huh?
Can Khajiit sneakily kind of go up to one of these like large gooey bubbles and see if he can like
I
investigate?
mean, you don't have to sneak. You crash through some of them, so
okay.
there's some right next to you that are
Are
untouched.
they like transparent at all? Like
They
I
are
see-
semi-translucent. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything
Would-
inside of them?
You get close to it. You bring your whiskers close enough to give your eyes a good clear view on the inside, and there seems to be something swimming inside. Maybe not
Would lighting a-
swimming, but moving around, perhaps.
I'm backing off immediately.
Would lighting a torch give us a better view of everything, or is it still pretty well lit from the hole in the front?
I mean, think of, I don't know if you've ever been on stage before, but when a spotlight from on
Yeah.
top of you kind of hits you, so it would reflect some light around. I'm not going to say it's dark in here. I would just say it's dim lit at the moment. So those without dark vision can absolutely see. It's just, any kind of depths of viewing, I'm going to say would be significantly harder than, let's say, the immediate 30 feet around you guys where you are now.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna light. I think I have torches. I'm gonna light one of my torches and kind of go around the perimeter of like just outside of where where it starts getting darker. If that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is,
You light your torch. The light emanates around the entire interior, and it looks like the walls are moving. What strikes you to be interesting is that there seems to be a patch of mushrooms that are fairly large. Let's say the size of a goat, I guess, as far as size comparisons are concerned. And there's these large mushroom structures. One of them, as soon as your light goes on, it looks like it squatted down.
That's weird.
Before you do anything,
Yeah.
before you say anything, a voice can be heard. Good. Now my babies can feed. And we're going to go right into initiative.
Holy
Fuck.
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 So go ahead
No,
and
I
set
have-
up your initiatives while I set up mine.
I have no spells, so no one. So this is gonna be fun.
Oh god.
I'm at 6 health,
Yeah.
because I didn't know if I was allowed to heal myself or not.
You could have
I
had at
healed
least.
myself.
There was definitely enough time to create one action in the previous. So I'm good with the cure wounds and whatnots.
Fuck.
Now the question is what do I want to use? Or do I already know and I'm playing hooky?
Hog's like, you're gonna do this dungeon. I don't care.
Right.
Roll20 gave me like a little message. It said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. But
I got that
Oh,
too.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You just need
okay.
to reroll.
If
Alright,
you don't
cool
select
beans.
your token on there, but we're not using Roll20's initiative thing for that, so not a problem.
Almost there, gentlemen. I'm just getting the everything set up here. It'll be just a moment. We're still waiting on Kavul, not Kavul. God damn it! I call you Kavul. Ramil,
Ramil.
are you within the perimeter of your computer?
I am not. I'm currently driving home yet.
I cannot understand you. I'm sorry.
I am currently driving home yet, so
What kind of ETA are we working with on that? Just so I know for future planning.
right now, probably about 15, 20.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. I have a couple of cool little things ready to go here. I guess we'll just leave that like that for now. Okay, so let's get the party set up here. As you fall in, you look around, you crack that torch, your immediate area kind of looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you where to place your tokens because I can dictate that as you fell. Right in that circle, please.
That's a very tiny space.
No, we were all kind of close together, anyways. I'll move my guy over
Yes,
here.
yes,
for
you were.
Oh. My token's
I was
being
a bit
stupid.
further than that away from y'all, but
you.
Kind of got
not,
like sight.
not
It's
on,
almost like a.
not on this map. You weren't.
It's almost like a funnel, right? So we almost got like funneled down into here.
I'm basically rolling initiative for you then, Ramil, right?
one second, he's got to unmute himself. He's driving.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, I will let you know what you rolled. You rolled a 4.
Fuck.
Who wants to do me the favor and control Ramil's character in combat for me?
Sure.
Is he an artificer?
He's like
No.
What is
I'm a
he?
He's a
wizard.
blade singer.
No, I have no idea how to do mages, so.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Who's that? Panda?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know if you have control of. Are you able to click his character sheet? Why don't you roll?
Yep.
Roll a couple things just to make sure it's working.
Alrighty. Boop.
Beautiful.
Boop.
Okay. Good. All right. So Ramil's also here as the demon baby spits him down the hole. And I will at least set up your initiative for you, Ramil, as you did get a 4.
Oh, wonderful. Nice and sweet.
It's all good. Get all those shitty rolls out of the system now.
No, trust me. You weren't the only one that rolled a natural one, my friend.
Well, at least the demon baby saved him from the fall.
Lucky ass. I
But
just
yeah,
pulled
that-
a slot.
Do
Hey,
what?
Frog, give me a little bit of theater of mind. Just
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we are going to roll initiative in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh no.
Holy.
Fuck me.
This, or you know what I'm going to do? And that's an oversight on my part.
I got it. Redo it. Ramil wasn't in. I forgot to click add his initiative.
No, that's fine. Refresh.
And there we go.
Beautiful. All right, so That mushroom cap, once again, hearing that voice, now my babies can feed. Even still, you still see these bugs flying about, going out of the hole, almost as if they're escaping this smoky-like texture. Wrath, all you see are bugs crawling on the walls and kind of flying out of the hole. You know, you can't really identify if they're beetles, locusts, whatever. It's just a variety of shit. You are welcome to go first, even though you don't really have any targets.
Yeah. How far away is the talking mushroom from me?
You know, as it kind of curls back down, it seems to blend in with a lot of other mushrooms in this area. You're welcome to
But
roll a perception
I
check
know.
for me.
All right. Because I haven't. Will that be my action?
Depends on what you plan to do with the follow-up.
Well, I was just gonna see if I knew where it was at. I was gonna throw the torch at it.
You're welcome to
In
try.
its
Absolutely.
area. Yeah. Do I still need to roll the perception?
No, you don't have to. If you're gonna just throw it in the area blindly, that's fine. I'm gonna here. I'll put a marker down to just kind of signify what it looked like. The area. Let's just say it came from where that green orb is, or that green square.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna try and toss the torch down what looks like a tunnel.
Absolutely. And why don't you roll a hit too, just because I said so. Just roll a dex. Just roll a dex.
Oh, just straight dex?
A ranged attack will be fine if you want.
I don't really have much dex attack.
Just roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier, plus 2.
All right, okay. So 12 plus my dex is a 2, so 16 total.
16 as you throw this torch. You know what? Let's signify the torch while we're at it too. Hold on.
Because at least it'll light up some of that tunnel.
Yes,
some,
it is. You chuck the torch in that area. The mushrooms have an orange pigmentation to it. For a brief moment, you see what looks like this. Changing picture. As it cowers back down and kind of almost vanishes again amongst the rest of the mushrooms. Now, obviously, the map only has a couple of mushrooms scattered about, and I was subject to space, so these mushrooms are apparent in a large amount of room.
I can't see any mushrooms.
You don't see like the orange mushrooms?
I can see them.
I don't see them.
Like right here?
I see shadows of where they should be, but I don't see them.
Well, when you review the stream, they'll be there for you.
All right. In that brief moment that I saw it, would I have enough time to take a shot at it?
Not
or
at
is
all.
It too fast?
No, you threw your
right.
torch as your action.
Okay, that was my action. All right, cool. Yeah, then I guess I'm just gonna hunker down there and wait because I don't have anything to do.
Awesome. And once again, you guys are surrounded by eggs as well, or at least these cocoon-like structures all around. As I give up the juice. All right, next up would be next to you, Khajiit.
Oh, did my torch light up anything down that hallway?
Yes. What you see.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, he was trying to get rid of some more fog. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Sweet. So, Khajiit, next to you, kind of on the opposite side of one of these orb structures, you see this winged creature begin to kind of crawl to the top of it. It looks at you, it raises its wings, and it lunges towards you.
Of course.
Because, you know, we got to get Khajiit. That was Giant Wasp number 4, which is now on the board. He comes out from one of the eggs and swings down at you. Is Roll20 going slow for everyone else, too?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen any rolls yet.
Slower than a tick on a fly.
Sorry for the delay, dudes. As it kind of attaches itself to your midsection temporarily, it comes in with a sting. With a 14 to hit,
I think I'm 16.
it does not penetrate your armor. It then begins to kind of walk around to like up on your back shoulder, preparing for another sting at some point, it seems. From the walls, and I don't know whose microphone is doing that. Can you please control that for me? The walls, you hear a voice. Get 'em, babies. A swarm of beetles fly down towards Anatonda. Dude, whoever's microphone is being fucked with, can you please control that?
Trying to fix.
The swarm occupies your space, Anatonda, as it covers all around your ankles and legs. Oh my god, what the fuck is Roll20 being stupid right now? Sorry, 1 second. Alright, thank you. Sorry about that. My character sheet was fritzing up. So, these beetles crawl all through your body. Around your legs, under your loincloth if you're wearing whatever you're wearing, and let's just say they're on your space, okay, Anatonda? And you start to feel pinches all over your legs and underneath your inner thighs. With a 13 to hit is not enough to do any real damage as you start to flick these off. You take your hammer and grind it up and down your legs and ankles. Next up we have, you hear buzzing. Zzz, as from the other side of this cave structure, surrounding the machine, as this swarm of wasps also occupy your space, Rat, and attempt to do similar things. You feel them kind of crawling under your cloak and whatever clothing, looking for a place to sting. You feel ding, 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 ding as it kind of hits your metallic skin. Some of them get under your joints and inside your innards. With a 14 to hit, I believe doesn't do anything.
Nope.
As they just can't seem to pick the right target, and they are still swarming all around you, but no damage is being done. From the ceiling, dropping down as it slowly reveals itself out of the shadow, Zarkul. This large spider reveals itself to you, and it kind of Spider-Man climbs down, you know, off that, like a string of webbing comes down vertically. And right off the bat, attempts to bite you.
I'm going to use my protection to try and shield him.
And that's a what, disadvantage attack?
Yes.
With a 12, Anatonda's shield blocks the mandibles as it clinks over his shield. You see like these mandibles creep over the sides of your shield, and you see them dripping as it tries to attack you and bite you. And that brings us to Anatonda.
Attempting to, after shielding Zarkul, I'm going to go ahead and...
Real quick, a 12 would have hit.
The 12 would have hit?
I have a 12 AC, yeah.
Oh, I thought you had any modifiers on it. I am so sorry. Well, as the shield is being bitten on, Anatonda fumbles a little bit, allowing these mandibles to pierce you. 6 piercing damage as you feel a burning sensation into your side. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Nice knowing you. Oh, never mind. What the fuck?
The burning slowly dissipates. And we'll just leave it at that. It is now Anatonda's turn.
Yeah, so seeing the... I mean, are these beetles that are swarming me and impeding my movement whatsoever?
No, they act as swarms, so it could occupy the same space that you are. It could move through any openings large enough for the tiny insect. The swarm can't. Yeah, well, I'm not telling you that part. But
So,
yeah, so you're good.
If I literally move, like, do they get an opportunity to attack if I literally, like,
They
move,
are
like,
still
right here?
considered a creature, so if you move out of their threat circle, they will absolutely hit you. And like I said, they're in your square, so if you move 5
Okay.
foot out of their square, you're going to be okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right here, seeing this giant spider as the biggest threat at the moment, and I'm gonna try and take a swing at it, using half my movement speed to drop my shield, and then I'm gonna do a versatile attack.
Dropping your shield is a free action.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, is it half of the movement speed is picking up the
Correct.
shield? Is it, okay, got it. So I'm gonna drop my shield and take a versatile attack
Make it happen.
with a 22.
With a 22, your hammer lands into the furry abdomen for 11 bludgeoning damage. You hear a poof and a crack as some of its carapace gives out.
And I'm just gonna pick up my shield and then just brace my, kind of just start looking down at these beetles climbing all over me.
Absolutely. That brings us to Zarkul.
So, really the only thing I can do is cast Guiding Bolt, so it's disadvantage, right?
If your target is point blank, again, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you have an enemy within 5 feet. Yep, disadvantage. In desperation, your guiding bolt slams into the wall. As the sparks and light shimmer that wall, you see 2 giant centipedes swirl around on the wall and are now looking directly at you.
Fuck!
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use a wild shape to do my starry form of Archer Constellation.
Absolutely, and you do so. What does that look like as you go into archer form?
Image of an archer would appear on my forehead.
Beautiful.
That is shimmered in starlight.
Awesome. Well done. Would that be your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
All right, that takes us to Khajiit. Oh, no, it doesn't. It takes us to giant spider number 2, which comes and reveals itself from behind a stack of eggs. From right back here. As it makes its way and climbs around, it's going to stay a little distance. It starts taking its front 2 legs, and it touches the tip of its abdomen and starts flinging this webby kind of stuff towards Wrath. Wrath, give me a strength check. A strength saving throw, rather. Excuse me.
Can you use intelligence right now?
That's what I'm trying to look at, my magical strength. Yeah, strength checks or saving throws. So I'm going to burn one more usage of that, of my armor of magical strength. So that way I get to add my intelligence to this.
Absolutely. Make it happen.
So here's my strength saving throw. Oh, shit.
Oh.
So it'd be a 4, but I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, nat 1s only really matter on attacks, not saves and whatnot, or skill checks. Although it's funny to use. So that happened.
I rolled a 4.
Fantastic. As this webbing kind of shoots out in your direction. It begins to cover you. You try to put your hands in it and try to tear it away, but it's so sticky. Your arms start to get stuck to each other, and you are technically restrained. And you can make a check at the beginning of each one of your checks, or each one of your turns. Let me see here. If it's on the beginning or... Absolutely. So, yes, and it's also attackable. This webbing is attackable, by the way. Right. But you are currently restrained as this webbing kind of engulfs you.
It didn't knock me prone or anything, did it?
No. At the moment, you're standing up.
All right.
You're just restrained.
Okay.
All right, that takes us to the giant centipede on the wall.
Was that giant spider too?
That was giant. Oh, I'm sorry, Khajiit, you're up. I apologize.
Trying to wipe us.
My bad, my bad.
So is this spider on my square, or a wasp on my square?
It's in your. Well, no, it's in front of you. Yeah, that's the giant wasp. Oh, it's not in front of you. I'm sorry. It's kind of like for flavor. It's on your back and ready to sting you again. But yes, it's legitimately rules as written. It's in the square next to you, but I'm flavoring it as he's looking for a place to attack you.
Okay. So if I were to try and reach back and just like throw it off like right in front of me, what type of action is that?
A grapple.
Grapple? Is that just a strength throw?
So to grapple any creature, you would make opposing force. So you'd be initiating the grapple. So you would use your athletics. The wasp would use its acrobatics or athletics as a counter, depending on whichever one I choose.
Ooh, hey.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, crits don't matter with these kind of things. Give me 1 second here. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 1. So yeah, you easily grab onto this wasp.
And I'm just gonna throw it to the ground right between me and Wrath.
Sure. Why don't you roll me a D8?
All right, I have to do it through roll 20. D8.
You slam this creature on the ground. It makes a solid thud, and you see its wing kind of get clipped in half as it's bent forward. Looks like it's struggling to fly.
Okay.
Yeah, movement still.
Okay, so that was my action and bonus action, or do I get a bonus action still?
You tell me. You're the rogue.
Can I make a bonus action with my offhand for it?
Yeah, that would be an attack. An offhand attack is what you're doing?
Yep.
Make it happen.
And is it prone right now on the ground, or no?
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's an advantage hit, sure. Beautiful. With a 20, and do 3 more damage as you sink your dagger into its carapace.
Oh, sorry. I didn't roll sneak either since he's between us.
Roll it up. For an additional 3 damage, this wasp is holding on to life. Barely, as you see its innards begin to spill out the cracks. Would that be your turn?
If he's prone, does he get an opportunity attack?
I don't understand your question.
Like if he's like lying on the ground and I move away from him, can he attack
Yes,
me?
he would still be able to get a free sting on you.
Okay, then I'll end my turn.
Roger that. All right, taking us to Giant Centipede number 1, who's climbing off the wall. All right, Giant Centipede, what are you going to do, buddy? It's going to slither and crawl. Fuck it, Khajiit. You're the first person it sees as it kind of dodge and weaves and intertwines between eggs and structures and these little soft cocoon-like things. It tries to crawl up your leg and takes its 2 mandibles and try to squeeze it on your thigh. With a 10, just doesn't do it, as it can't seem to pierce through your flesh. Its sister, Centipede number 3, is going to come from the same angle and fuck it, try to crawl on the other leg and take a bite. Damn, with a 10 to hit, also does not do so, as it's just wrapping itself around your legs. So they're wrapped onto you. They're not officially grappled, but you know what I mean. They're trying to bite you. They're crawling all over you.
Okay, I can make attacks on them as normal?
Yeah. With rules as written, they're in the squares that they occupy, but these are, you're in a hive, so yeah, they're all over you.
Okay.
It takes us to Ramil. Ramil, you're in the center of everybody.
Okay,
No?
what spells do I have left?
Panda?
You have 14 out of 15.
That's
15 out of
spells.
15.
He's talking about spells. He's asking what spells he has left.
Spells, I believe you have You have one first level left.
Okay. Well, I'll just do a blade song then, and try to stab the most injured thing.
The closest thing next to you, most injured, would be the giant wasp that was thrown on the floor.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go after that after I do blade song.
Absolutely. Go ahead
So
and make an
AC
attack.
goes up by 2.
Okay. And what are you attacking with?
It would just be a dagger.
Alrighty.
Absolutely, with advantage too, because it's prone. Your dagger slips into this wasp. Do you want to explain how you kill the wasp?
I'd like to say that I just stab it right between the torso and the upper body and just pop it in half.
It goes whee and falls dead, twitching its legs as they begin to kind of do that dying fly routine, and then eventually they curl in towards its body and stops.
And then that would be it.
Roger that. Taking us to Giant Wasp number 3. You all hear zzz, circling around you guys, landing on Anatonda's left bicep, trying to sting. Oh, this is a swarm of wasps. 1 second here. That is not the right creature that I wanted. I apologize. We want the giant wasp. I left him at the end of the table. Please hold.
Sounds like to me it's dead.
So it will try to jump on your bicep, Anatonda, and try to sting you. Fuck, with an 11 doesn't do it as you flex, and this creature's stinger is just not piercing through that rock hard fucking bicep. Now the swarm of wasps are going to completely encapsulate your face, Anatonda.
Jesus
As they're
Christ.
all over your face and they're buzzing, you hear the stingers kind of zzz all around as they try to find a soft spot.
No.
With a 21 to hit. Yes?
Yes, that would hit.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want to overstep my boundaries here. You start to feel boom, 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 as 9 stings. You feel 2 on your throat, 1 on your earlobe, 1 in the back of your head, 2 above your eye, and like on your nose and on your tongue. 9 piercing damage total. They are currently in your square for just purposes. In fact, what I'll do to represent that, I'll just back these guys. Actually, you know what? I'll change his name. If I spell your name wrong, I apologize. All right, cool. And that takes care of the Swarm of Wasps number 2, taking us to the top of round 2. Before Wrath goes, let me get the initiative to that side. So much to manage, so little time. Right before Wrath goes, you hear, "Feed my children, feed my babies." You know what? Why don't we do this? Yeah, let's do this. Out of the ground, these mushroom-like tendrils begin to sprout from right under Ramil's feet and all around as these spiny, fungus-covered, mushroom-having things pop up and begin to entangle you. I am casting Entangle. 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. The duration of these plants. The creature in that area must make a
Strength saving throw, I believe.
Yep. Did you not hear me? I'm sorry. Did my voice
No.
cut out? My
Yeah, I didn't
apologize.
hear
So let's get a strength saving throw by the entire party.
Wait.
I'm gonna burn another one of my things to use my dex.
Is that a
Or
reaction?
my intelligence. It says anytime I make a strength check or a strength saving throw.
Beautiful. Not bad. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. I've used it twice, so this will be the third time. So I've got 3 charges left, and it gets D6 back at dawn.
Okay, that's great.
All right, so
The
I'm rolling
spell
my
save
strength.
is going to be a 14.
All right, I'm rolling strength, but my modifier is a 0, so 9 plus 3 is
Wow.
12.
As you guys get fully wrapped up in these tendril-like structures, all of you are considered restrained by these plants.
I'm already restrained. What does that mean for wrath?
You're just extra restrained.
Awesome.
So, hold on. I need to look at what restraint does.
Yep, at the cheat sheets over there. Why don't you read it out loud for the table while I make a circle representing this entangle?
Snared, speed drops to 0 and can't be buffed. Attackers have advantage, disadvantage on attack rolls, disadvantage on deck saves. Oh boy.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Whatever. That'll be the approximation for now. We're fine.
But that doesn't snare like his allies.
Oh, they
either?
sure do. I already rolled for them. So you see some of them wrapped up, some of them not.
If I'm restrained, I can't make. Can I make spell attacks still?
Yeah, you could still make your attacks. You just, well, let me see here. Hold on. You just have disadvantage on all your attack rolls.
All right.
I believe if they have semantic, you cannot cast them as restrained.
No. Yeah.
Because that requires your hands to be
Yeah.
agile.
All right. You hear a slight cackle coming from down this hallway where the torch is currently burning. Wrath, it's your turn.
Hold on. I'm double checking with restrained if I can cast or not. Because if I can't, I am useless.
I mean, you can still talk, so therefore you do have spell powers, right? Just if it's a spell attack,
I have to have.
Hold on. If it's a spell attack, it's going to be a disadvantage. If it's a DC, like, you know, save or suck spell, you can still cast those. Because there is no such thing as disadvantage on those.
Yeah, but no, I have to be able to do semantic components of moving one of my hands, and if I'm restrained and can't move my hand, then I can't cast the spell.
But that's not what this is. Rules is written, this restrain means you can't move. So you still have hand movement. It's not like you're wrapped up in rope. You're just in
because I'm also covered in webbing.
Okay, if you don't want to be able to spell cast, that's fine with me.
Well, no, I was just asking for clarifications. I was confused on that. So I was the way it was, I was thinking with webbing, I'd be, because even the picture for it looks like your hands can't move. So I was just curious with that.
No, that's fine. If
All
that's how you want to flavor it, I'm cool with it.
Well, first I got to see if I can break free of this fucking web. And that's at the start of my turn, right?
Yeah, it'll be a strength save.
All right. I'm gonna burn one more charge from my armor to make strength save, and a 16.
With a 16, you take your hands and you tear through the webbing.
Can I flavor it?
You can flavor it all you want.
All right. Whenever he does that, you're gonna see his armor all the runes on his armor flare up, and he kind of just flexes it off as arcane energy just pops off the webbing.
Awesome.
And then, is that my action to free myself, or do I still have my actions from the webbing?
I'm going to say that's your action, buddy. I'm sorry.
All right, then, yeah. And if I
You still have bonus actions and whatnots if you have that availability.
I don't. If I move, the swarm's going to be able to attack me. I'm going to get a bunch of attacks of opportunity against me.
Well, you can't because you're still restrained from the...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The other stuff.
So, yeah, then I'm just going to stand there and take it.
Fantastic. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
The swarm of beetles, as Anatonda steps out of them and tries to separate himself. So Anatonda has Wasp at his face. These beetles are going to re-engage with Anatonda on his legs and feet. With a 10 to hit, not good enough as you feel bites, but no real damage. You still feel the pinches going on in your legs and whatnots. Which takes us to Swarm of Wasps number 3. As soon as I find them. They're the ones on Wrath. Wrath, the swarm of wasps, still trying to find some small chinks under your armor. Maybe even make a nest underneath your forearm plates. Trying to attack. With an 11, you hear them buzzing under you. They kind of echo inside of you a little bit, but they don't make any kind of actual purchase on any damage there. However, Giant Spider number 1 will attempt to wrap up its soon-to-be food, Zarkul.
Darn, it's not restrained.
With an 8 to attack, the webbing itself shoots past you and onto the ground in the distance, does not make purchase. What's he gonna do? You know what he's gonna do? Giant Spider, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity on Atanda as well as Zarkul, as this creature is gonna head up to the wall.
Oh!
Oh my lord. On Atanda, I want you. Oh wow, 8 bludgeoning, and then there's a 14 hit. The 14 also hits. Roll damage on those claws. Oh my
Matt.
lord. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see who gets the killing blow. Zarkul, odds or evens?
Odds.
With a 4, it is an even. On Atanda, you see a claw slash the underbelly of this spider. Your hammer comes and does what?
So I'm just as it's trying to, I see it like trying to take off. I'm gonna just take I'm assuming it's turning away, so I'm just gonna take my warhammer and just try and just take its ass and just bust its ass open.
It explodes in a beautiful fountain of semi-translucent green goo. In fact, Zarkul, give me a dexterity saving throw as well as you on Atanda.
Don't we automatically fail?
You're right. You guys are fucking restrained. Yeah, you both get covered in this nasty fucking slime.
Creamy.
It drips. It drips down your cheeks and jaw.
You just have disadvantage on dex saves. You don't auto-fail dex saves.
Oh, do we?
Well, I like the flavor the way it is. You guys are full of shit. You're full of total bug guts right now.
Just Anatan is getting more and more frustrated because his mouth has now been stung and he's got bugs on his leg and now he's covered in shit. And there's this giant wasp.
Would the
in his
wasp
fucking
be
face.
swatted down to the floor from all this goop?
No, they're still stinging.
Darn.
On Atanda, it is now your turn. You have beetles at your feet and wasps on your head.
And a giant wasp in front of you.
The giant wasp in front of me. I'm gonna try and take out this giant wasp in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my shield and take a versatile attack.
Oh,
with
my
a 21.
Lord. Absolutely crushes into this creature for 5 bludgeoning damage. As you, I mean, this thing is a giant wasp, but it's in flight. Why don't you roll me a straight strength check. If you roll above a 16, something cool is going to happen.
Wait, I'm sorry. Don't I have disadvantage because I'm entangled?
Oh, you're absolutely right. I keep on forgetting. Thanks for the reminder. No, you swing and a miss. I apologize. As this creature kind of dodges past your swing. You guys can use your strength saving throws to break the entangle.
Question.
For your
Was it restrained?
Yeah, and this one, no. Flying creature.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, okay, so what did you say? You said I can make something about a strength saving throw?
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, you could use your action to make a strength saving throw to break the entangle, just so you're aware.
Okay. Well, I already attacked, or tried to attack, so
Correct.
what I'm going to do is... I'm going to use a bonus action and second wind.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your HP there.
Seven plus 2 as my fighter level would be a total of 9.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Zarkul, save the day, buddy. What are you going to do?
Not much I can do. So, Anaconda, I'm sorry.
It's always what you want to hear.
This is going to hurt. Don't hit me later.
Oh, ice knife.
Oh no! So Anton's got his tongue has been stung, so all you're gonna hear is
Awesome. And you know what's cool is that swarm of beetles and that swarm of wasps that are on you, Anaconda, are also subject to this attack. As your ice knife, I'm assuming you're going to the giant wasp. You said right?
Yeah.
All right. As your giant wasp gets slammed with this ice knife, so that would be 5 piercing as the initial attack, right? So boom, as this icicle kind of attaches itself. 1, 2, oops, by 1. Please hold.
Hey, you passed it. You
There
take
you go.
half damage from the cold.
Let me.
No,
also-
wait, no cold damage.
no cold damage.
Yeah, you dodged completely.
No,
wait.
he's
So
Or-
the
still
wasp-
restrained.
I'm still
He-
still restrained, so I have
Got disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So he took.
Well,
he got
there
a
goes the
9.
9 health you just gained.
I know, god damn it. But it would have killed me if you would have done this before. So
Big brain.
Sorry,
Big brain.
I'm rolling dexterity saving throws now. Just a moment. How much additional damage was the explosion?
9.
9. Beautiful. As your little ice shard incubates for but a moment, it explodes. And this AoE of ice shards go out everywhere. The giant wasp is literally broken into 1,000 little pieces as it's frozen and shatters and becomes part of this ice bomb that explodes, shattering to its death. And I am going to delete him real quick.
And then I'll use my bonus action to use my Archer Constellation attack on Giant Centipede number 3.
1 second. We ain't quite done yet. Just give me a moment.
Alrighty.
Oh, on Natonda, your health would only be 10, not 5. You only took 9 ice damage, not the 5 piercing.
oh, I don't take the piercing. Oh, okay,
Yeah, no,
Nope.
the initial hit is the other one.
gotcha.
So, Anatonda, you notice that a lot of the wasps and beetles that are covering you have fallen to the ground frozen. There still seems to be a bunch on you, but not nearly as many. All right. Good. Good round. Spider number 2.
Archer Constellation bonus attack on
Oh, go
Centipede
ahead.
number 3.
Yeah, make it happen. With an 11, your archer...
Is it restrained?
It is, and so are you, which you'd get disadvantage.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I'm restrained too.
Absolutely.
Dang.
Everyone's pretty much restrained unless they're flying.
Oh, okay.
That goes with this. Why was I holding a D6 for? There was something I was gonna do. And I completely forgot. Anyway, you shoot and a miss as the arrow, boom, slams into the back wall. Kind of shimmering light for a brief moment, like a camera flash, showing like the shadows of all the eggs and sacks and whatnot, kind of just shining off of the wall, just for like a snapshot second.
Scary.
Would that be your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Giant spider. That's why, because he's gonna charge up his shit. Does he charge it? He doesn't charge, but he is going to attempt to use and breaks free of the entangle and begins to climb up the wall sideways. Let's just say he's on top of the wall for now.
Balancing act.
There we go. All right, that takes us to Khajiit.
All right, you said everybody that's on the ground is restrained, so these 2 centipedes?
Absolutely.
Okay. And if we're all restrained, then there's no advantage or disadvantage, right?
Technically, yeah, unless you're a flying creature.
Okay. I am going to take a rapier and hit centipede number 1 here.
Make it happen. With a 15, your rapier slides into centipede number 1.
8 piercing.
8 piercing. How do you kill it?
Well, I think it's still on my leg, so I'm just gonna take my rapier and just like slide it right down my leg to the floor.
Sexy. It curls in like a ball of wrapped rope, as centipedes do when they die.
And take my dagger and slice at the other one.
Oh my.
11.
With an 11, it wraps around your leg as you come down with the dagger. Unfortunately, you miss.
All right. I can't move or anything, so I'm done.
Fantastic. Centipede number 3, crawling further up your inner thigh, getting to the bell and whistle, tries to bite.
Not my nutsack.
With a 20.
eggs. Oh.
With a 20.
Dirty 20.
Biting your own eggs.
Oh.
6 piercing damage into that soft, wonderful spot that these centipedes would love to munch on, I guess. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Although you do have to give me a dexterity saving, or no, excuse me, a constitution saving throw.
I got you on the tank.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
He paralyzed me from my nutsack. I know it.
No, you feel oh my god.
Oh no!
You feel a burning sensation into that soft undercarriage of yours. As it burns so much, you lose muscle control. And you feel your legs deaden. You take 12 additional poison damage.
I am down.
And you fall to 0 hit points on the ground. You do not need to make any death saving throws. This type of poison is a paralytic.
I just became impotent from the spider.
Lovely. Ramil.
So is he?
Wait. So just so I understand, is he dead?
No, he's just
You're welcome to use a medicine check. Or are you asking out of character?
No, I won't ask out of character because that'd just be metagaming.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Ramil is gonna try to break free.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength saving throw. Oh, as you're trying to you pull your leg out of one, and the fungal mushroom tendril kind of grows fast around your leg and catches it as you're trying to escape, but it just holds you in place. Giggling can be heard from down the hallway. Would that be your turn?
Do you have any bonus actions still? Wait a minute. Do you want to phase step?
Ramil, can you hear us?
That'll be my turn for now. Sorry,
You sure you don't want to phase step? It's a bonus action.
I'm good for now.
Alrighty.
All right. As we move on to the next, the wasps that are all over Anatonda's face, they're going to attempt to sting you yet again. With a 15 to hit.
It does not.
You are just trying to blow them off, and you're kind of rubbing your face, and they haven't been able to make purchase, but they're still on your face. Which takes us to the top of the round, bringing us to our dear mushroom-looking weirdo, who is going to... Well, you guys don't necessarily see it, but you hear words. Like kind of a chanting kind of a thing. One of the stalagmites overhead begins to crack. With the cracking sound, it begins to fall. Wrath, give me a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage, right?
Absolutely. And also the wasps that are on Wrath would also fall subject to this.
No.
A natural 1 for a total of 3.
All right, give me 1 second here. Let me roll this swarm of wasps. Dexterity saving throw. Also fail. This rock slams into the ground next to you and essentially turns into a mini rock grenade as it shatters, very similarly to like the ice knife. With that fail, you will take 5 points of damage, slashing damage, as debris and rock slams across your metal skeleton, also dealing damage to these wasps in the process. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. My babies, I'm sorry. Wrath, you're up.
Said 5 points.
Yep, 5 points.
I guess I'm just gonna take my hands and do an unarmed attack against these fucking. Actually, if I try and cast a spell at them, I'm already at disadvantage, so it'd just be a
Correct.
straight disadvantage.
It would still be
roll,
disadvantage, yeah.
And if I have a better chance of hitting them with the spell. Fuck it. I am gonna cast Firebolt at them at disadvantage.
Okay.
For an 18.
Absolutely. And this is the swarm that's on you?
Yeah, the swarm that's on me.
So I'm going to flavor it here, if that's okay with you. You make a firebolt in your hand. Instead of casting it, you basically rub it all around your exoskeleton a little bit, trying to get these things out of your plates. You hold your firebolt to your arm, warming up the metal in your arm as the heat is forcing these wasps out of your innards, and they begin to fly around you. They're not on you anymore. They do take 6 points of fire damage in the process, but they are now flying around you in the same space that you occupy.
All right, and that's it, because I can't move or anything.
Beautiful. As some of these wasps fall dead from the heat, they begin to buzz on the floor and twitch. Taking us to Swarm of Beetles number 1, all over Anaconda's legs. What are they going to do? They're going to eat. With a 12, these beetles ain't doing jack shit to Anaconda, but they are crawling up inside your loin area. They have crawled up your legs at this point. It looks like they're making their way to your midsections. You know what? And that is their turn. We're going with a swarm of wasps that are on Wrath. The ones that you just recently burned. As they try to fly, they don't like that. And they're going to slide into Ramil's bubble and try to sting at Ramil.
I will use my protection. Wait, because they're flying, they're not at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, I will use my protection as a reaction.
And
yeah,
they have.
I don't get an attack of opportunity because they didn't leave my space, right?
Correct. With a 21 to hit, as you are. They have advantage because you're entangled. You try to bat these little things away from Mill, but unfortunately you're unable to. They start stinging you on your neck, your chest, your arms. You start getting welts all over you for 10 piercing damage.
Wait, so they still get advantage even if I'm imposing disadvantage?
You imposed, you son of a bitch. I apologize. You're absolutely right. Damn it, 2 mistakes in 1 round. That sucks for me. I apologize. You're right. A 9 does not hit. Ramil, you are perfectly okay as you swing your shield and kind of clock a bunch of these out and into the distance.
As a note, I am now back, so we're good.
Welcome back.
You no longer need me?
Nope.
Alright.
Services are no longer required.
Sexy,
He
sexy,
doesn't
sexy.
love me anymore.
All right, Antonda, you're up.
I guess like I have to ask this out of character. Like, I don't feel like I can hit these things with my weapon, right? Like without hitting myself. Like
you can still attack them freely. I mean, you're not intentionally trying to harm yourself, right? But you could use your hammer to kind of grind them off of you. You know, things like that. I mean, it's a swarm. It's just a swarm of bugs.
Yeah, it's a fly swatter hammer.
Yeah, the fly swatter. Someone electric charge it so I can zap them, right?
Also take into consideration you're fighting giant spiders, and this mushroom guy is casting spells, and you just saw a robot throw a firebolt.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna action surge, so I'm gonna do 2 attacks. With the first attack, I'm going to try to grind, like you say, grind off the beetles
Sure.
from my groin area, and then as well as my second attack, I'm going to just grind my face on my warhammer as I make it. As I try to grind
Absolutely.
the wasps off my face.
Let's do it. Make it look good.
And then I could do that both versatile because I'm action surging. So
Correct. The disadvantage 9 does not do the beetles.
Oh my god.
And the 9, no. You smack your hammer on your body trying to grind them. They're inside you. You're kind of panicking a little bit. And then you take the hammer and you start headbutting it, trying to get these wasps off your face. To no avail. You get a couple of them, but not enough to reduce the swarm to any kind of capacity. Would that be your turn?
I'm gonna pick up my shield.
Sure thing.
That's it.
Damn. Zarkul, you're up, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot the giant centipede with guiding bolt.
Make it happen, brother. Hold on 1 second. It would be at disadvantage. Well, you're entangled anyway, so yeah, disadvantage. So 14 does
14?
hit the giant centipede.
Fuck the giant centipede.
How do you kill it?
I blast it as it tries to. I'm assuming it's gonna try and bite Khajiit and drag him off. So I'm gonna blast it right as it opens its mouth, trying to collapse down on Khajiit's nether regions again.
Absolutely. Kaboom. Would that be your turn?
If I move here, would I give anything? Oh wait, I can't move at all. Never mind. And then can I shoot anything without shooting an ally with my Archer Constellation?
Can you shoot anything without... I'm going to say any swarm that's occupying space, I'm going to say that unless any kind of projectile, you're going to have to roll a 50-50 on. If you wish to use your claws, let's say, and just try to swipe a few off, I will say that you can do that with enough control that you won't hurt your neighbor. But if you're going to shoot something, then I'm going to have to roll, logically speaking, you have to roll a 50-50.
Adatanda, you've already taken a hit so far.
Oh my god, you can't kill me.
You.
With a 13, first roll to see... Okay, so what are you shooting? Your archer? Okay. Disadvantage of 13. So the good news is, even if it hits on Antanda, it won't hurt him. But roll me a D100. If you roll above a 50, a 51 or better, you'll hit on Antanda. Below that, you'll hit your target.
Oh.
Your Archer Constellation slams into Anatanda and breaks over his armor.
Sorry. Why the hell did I put this?
Awesome. Fan-fucking-tastic. Would that be your turn, Zarkul?
Yeah.
I like how Anatan is just Sylvester Stallone now.
Giant Spider number 2 is going to crawl down using its spider climb over this bramble to attack Wrath. As soon as I find the right button. With a 19 to hit, does not do so as you feel these mandibles grinding over your metallic chest plate, and you feel it grinding. You get a small ding, like it bends you in a little bit, but not nearly enough to do any real suitable damage. You see this juice come out of its mandibles like its little fangs, as if it's dripping this poison. It slides down the front of you.
I'm resistant to that.
That takes us to Khajiit, which is knocked out. We're going to pass Khajiit and go to Ramil.
Okay. It's time for the fun stuff. I'm going to face step out of here. All the way over to here.
Oh, my.
And then, let's
Can
What was that?
I don't want to. I don't know if I can say anything
You
because
can
I don't.
speak as
I
a free
don't.
action.
Well, no. I mean, like, out of character.
Oh yeah,
Like-
can I see farther back at all?
Well, like out of character. I don't think he knows like what is in the environment without saying anything.
You could
in
update him.
particular.
You can go ahead and update him.
Like out of character.
Yeah, go ahead.
He would have known.
Like yeah, so I guess he would have known. So there is something like that's where we heard the voices coming from. So I don't know if you.
Yeah, if you look at the portrait, then that's what was like over in that direction.
Oh, nice.
So just so you know, I mean it's a little late now, I guess, but yeah, I don't think you knew that. Like you personally knew that,
I'm gonna.
unless you did.
I'm gonna toss a coin in the air
Oh my.
and cast Jim's magic missile.
Absolutely. What's your target?
Let's do 2 at the giant spider, 1 at the swarm of wasps that was just occupying my space.
Okay, make it happen. Roll your hits.
Okay, let me get that here. Let's do 2 on the giant spider here.
That's a hit. That is a miss.
And then wasp boys.
Wasp is a 12 AC. That hits.
Okay, 4 to the spider, 5 to the swarm of wasps then. Force damage.
Updating numbers. Give me a second. Fantastic. You toss your coin in the air. It liquefies and shoots out. Boom, boom. Wasps kind of get ricocheted across the cave onto the wall. Some of them still remain. The spider itself takes a decent chunk-sized hole, like a baseball-sized hole in its side carapace. It begins to ooze out of that injury. Would that be your turn?
Return.
Fantastic. That takes us to the swarm of wasps is what I just said. The swarm of wasps that were on Anatanda, who will fuck it, we're going nuts. We're going to continue to sting his lips and nose. Or at least try to. With a 10 to hit. Oh, no, wait, you're fucking disadvantaged for that shit. I get advantage. 18, 9 piercing damage. More stings on your face as they begin to welt up as your body naturally sends out histamine, and you become very swollen on your lips and nose and your eyelids.
How much damage was it?
9 in total, piercing.
Okay.
Fantastic. Taking us to the top of the round before Wrath goes. Ramil, you see a creature jump out of a bunch of mushroom, looking straight at you. You killed my babies. And it kind of shuffles back. As it shuffles back deeper into the cave, you see mushrooms begin to grow.
Hey, I can see those now.
This one large mushroom is just going to represent a variety of mushroom, okay? Breaking all line of sight and access down that path. All right, Wrath, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna test my luck again with casting Firebolt up close. With the spider still trying to chew through my breastplate, he's gonna stick a hand underneath. It's like just below its chin, wherever the neck area would be on a spider, and try and bamf out a fireball.
All right,
Or firebolt. Firebolt.
Is it round 3 or 4?
We're
I have no
technically on
idea.
round 4. I know, I'm not keeping track of the rounds.
Fuck me and that one.
Oh, we get to use the new
God
system.
Damn it.
If you fart, I swear to God, I'm shooting you.
Roll 3d6 for me, buddy. Look at everyone reading right now. What's he gonna get? What's he gonna get?
A
With
6.
a 6, you strain your brain. -1 to attack and -1 to your spell deceive until you short rest. Ouch.
Awesome. I'm useless.
Fantastic. It's only a plus or minus 1. I think you'd be all right.
Have you
Awesome.
seen my?
That's rough with all the disadvantage that we have.
Swarm. I'm assuming Swarm of Beetles is next, Wrath. Are you good to go?
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do.
Swarm of Beetles crawls up towards Anatonda's belly button midsection, feeling bites and stings and little nips. Do they actually do damage? With a 16 to hit? No. Look at you. Your 10-minute abs, man, are rock enough that they just can't seem to get any kind of piercing action going. Which takes us to a swarm of wasps that are also on Wrath. These are the ones that beat the shit out of your eyes last round. Are they going to finish you off as they begin to crawl inside of your mouth, inhibiting you from breathing properly? Actually, they're... Oh, no, they're still above half health.
They were on... Okay, the swarm number 3.
Yeah.
All right.
17? What is your 8? Damn, you have an 18? Nope, with a 17, they don't do it. But they're still crawling on the inside of your mouth. You bite down and crunch a couple of them, but just not enough. There's still a bunch all over you. Anatonda, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try and use it. I'm assuming a strength check is my action for my turn.
To break out of the... actually, I'm sorry. As this guy ran away at the beginning of next round, this entangle is going to go away, just so you're aware.
Yeah. Anatonda, not familiar with how magic works. He's gonna try and break the... He's gonna try and break free.
Absolutely, make it happen.
I'm breaking
Oh
free.
my fucking god.
Not gonna happen as you try to cut out, you try to smash these things on the ground, but the wasp in your eyes and the bugs on your chest and stomach, you just can't quite get it. You're in a fucking shitty situation.
Yeah, I was doing okay until my teammate.
Zarkul, you're up.
I'm gonna heal on Anatonda.
Absolutely.
About time.
I kind of feel bad.
3 health to Anatonda.
Jesus.
Would that be
Yeah,
your
I'm not
turn?
rolling so hot. And then I'm going to shoot Archer Constellation Bolt at the spider.
At the giant spider, make it happen. That's large enough to shoot over. And that's a hit!
God fucking damn!
It appears that he didn't do max damage as 4 damage, bang, smacks in a holy starfire into the side of this creature, making yet another baseball-sized hole, which begins to kind of coagulate and ooze a little bit. Would that be your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Ramil. Or, I'm sorry, no, not Ramil. What am I talking about? Giant spider number 2. Fuck it, going towards Wrath again. It's hungry, and I don't understand why it's aiming for you if it's hungry. But it's doing that.
It needs some extra
Also-
iron in its diet.
Well, it's also a dumb giant spider, so
With a 17, does not do it.
bounces off.
You know what, this spider... What's his health at? Not quite yet, never mind. He's gonna stay put. Khajiit, you're up. No, you're not. You're down. Khajiit, you've been passed out for about 15 seconds in-game time. What are you dreaming about right now?
Having an intact ball sack.
Fantastic. That takes us to Ramil.
I guess you could say in the hands of the angel.
Over here. And the wasps that have been stinging my nice little friend there.
Yep. Now remember, they're swarms, so they occupy the same space as Anatonda. I just don't want to stack 3 tokens on top of each other. If you're
I'm
gonna,
going to cast lightning lure, so they need to make a strength saving throw.
can you link lightning lure for me? Nice. Okay. Okay. What, he's got beetles and wasps on him.
The wasps.
The wasps, absolutely. And that was a spell save. What's your spell save DC?
Only 12.
12. I need to make a what save?
Strength.
Strength. They fail as they have a -4 modifier.
They get pulled right next to me, and they take 1 point of lightning damage.
So, I want to only do the damage real quick, and then we'll flavor the fuck out of this thing. So, actually, how do they come out of you, these lightning lures?
With my casting, my left hand, I just use it like a whip, and lightning shoots out at the wasps and grabs them and pulls them right to me.
Absolutely. Anatanda, you feel as if they were magnetized. They just get ripped off of your face. Ramil, you look at Anatanda's face directly, and he looks like he went 5 rounds with Tyson right now.
And that will be my turn.
That would be your turn. Swarm of wasps that are no longer on Anatanda are going to occupy your space and try to sting the shit out of you. Are they still above half health? They still are. They will attempt to sting with a 12. Does not do it, I think.
Nope.
Absolutely, but these wasps are all over your face and body at the moment. They haven't stung you, but they're starting to kind of really encapsulate you. Which takes us to... at this moment, all of the vines that are all over you begin to rapidly decay and turn to powder, freeing all of you.
Nobody has
your
webbing,
turn, Wrath.
right?
I'm gonna be stupid and try this again, and I've still got disadvantage. Or no, I can move this time. We'll get an attack.
Because you tore your ass out of the webbing, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I already tore out of the webbing. So
Gotcha.
the spider will get an attack of opportunity on me, but fuck it. I'm gonna move like 30 feet to here.
It tries to bite you as a result. Let me do the bite first, and then we can do whatever you're planning on doing. Give me 1 second. Bite. A 17 does not do it as it chinks off of you a little bit, but doesn't pierce. Go ahead and make your stuff.
Batter it away with my shield, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt at it. Not at disadvantage anymore, but still a -1 to hit. So let's see what the fuck happens. 17. Oh, sorry. It's supposed to be normal. So yeah, 17.
17 absolutely does slam into this creature for 1 whole damage.
1 point of fucking damage.
And that was a spider?
Yeah, that was the giant spider.
Did it just die?
Nope. It singed a little bit of its hair. It kind of squeals as a result, but unfortunately still kicking. You just pissed it off more.
Awesome.
He's like, you're great. Anatanda, the beetles on your stomach are gonna try to go in through your belly button and see if they can get under your skin. Come on, beetles, don't fail me now. With a 19?
Oh my god.
19 to hit. What are their damage? 3 piercing damage as they begin to kind of pierce through your belly button. You feel them kind of opening a hole into your belly button, trying to crawl in. They're not in, but they're trying to crawl in. And that would be their turn. The wasps that are now on top of Ramil are going to go for it, swarming all over you. A 10 to hit is just not good enough as they attempt to swing and sting, but you're just kind of whipping around Ramil, swatting your
That's
hands.
the swarm of wasp too, aren't they, at the end of the initiative?
Swarm of wasps. Oh, my holy shit. So that, you're right. I apologize. These are the wasps that were on... This is the ones that you shot. They're not on Wrath anymore. So they're going to go into their... Let's going to go into Zarkul instead.
Fuckers.
They're going to miss anyway, though. I'm keeping the same rolls because that would be fair. So, yeah. So nothing else really changes. God, keeping track of so many creatures is hard. Next up, we have Anaconda.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and just take my warhammer and try and hit these things.
Absolutely.
Dropping my shield for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Absolutely. You tighten your abs and you slam your warhammer on your belly, squishing a shit ton of these things. The one in your belly button that's trying to get in is no longer trying to get in. It seems to be deads. There's still a couple on you, not nearly as much as we started.
Pick up my shield, and that's all I can do.
Fantastic. We have Zarkul up.
You know what? I feel really bad for what I did to my buddy, so I'm going to heal him again.
Ooh, look
For
at
my
you.
last spell slot.
With a 9. Absolutely.
And then... Archer Constellation attack.
Sure. What are you shooting? Spider?
I'm going to try and shoot the wasps any way I can.
The wasps that are on you, it'll be a disadvantage.
Yeah. 13, does that hit?
13 does hit the swarm of wasps. How much damage?
Fuck, yes!
And kaboom, as this mini Archer Starlight explosion destroys what's left of these wasps. And kind of whatever wasps are alive has begun to fly away.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, 15. Oh, fuck. And that's my turn.
All right, fantastic. Giant Spider number 2 is up. Giant Spider number 2 is going to move up to Khajiit, and pick him up with his 2 kind of webbing situation, kind of wraps him up and begins to haul him away. What's the rest of his movement? Okay, so 5. Oh, really? This spider has Khajiit towards the top of the wall.
Nope.
Whatever. You know where he is, damn it.
I mean, it looks like they're in a wall. Not on it, but in.
Whatever. They're over there. Khajiit. Unfortunately, you're still dreaming about penises? I think.
My penis. I'm dreaming about my penis.
Ramil, you're up, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna firebolt the giant spider.
Absolutely, make it happen. With a 13 to hit. I can't see his AC for some reason. It does not do anything as it crashes into the wall.
Okay. Something crazy.
Something crazy?
Yeah, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack and run away from the bees.
You sure are. A 10 doesn't do it, unfortunately, as you escape their kind of swirling, buzzing cyclone thing that they're doing around you.
Why is my token being stupid? I was there. Okay.
Fantastic. Would that be you?
Yep.
All right. Wasps are no longer in your circumference, but they are going to buzz towards you again and just try to go for it.
Motherfuckers.
With a 16 to hit.
Would Anatana get an opportunity attack as they pass by him?
You know what? Yeah, that is absolutely fair. Go ahead and take an opportunity attack on Atanda. Swing and a miss. With a 16 to hit, Ramil, you feel 9 points of piercing damage all over your head, upper shoulder, chest area. Fantastic. Wrath, you're up.
All right. Can I see the spider from where I'm at? It's hard to tell with the giant mushroom.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's not to scale. So yeah, that's fine.
All right.
The spider's
the
spider's about 20 feet up on the wall.
All right. Well, I've got 120 feet with firebolt, so it should
That's
still
fine.
be in range.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna cast firebolt at it again.
Sure.
Fuck me!
Is that
another
really
natural
another
one?
natty one? Oh my lord.
Yes.
3d6, please.
For 16. Yay! Why can't I roll good?
Oh, you hit yourself for 5 fire damage. Does that take you out?
I don't know.
So your little hand cannon comes out a little bit, getting ready to charge this firebolt, but it malfunctions and kind of goes. Zzz.
My stuff's being super laggy. I should have like 4 points. Left.
Yeah, 4 points. I got you.
Alright.
Sweet. That was great. Would that be your turn, Wrath? You technically still have movement.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Absolutely. Swarm of beetles. Going for the bites on Anaconda yet again. They now have less than half. With a 20 to hit.
Yep.
They chew on your inner thighs and behind your knees for 7 piercing damage as you start getting welts behind those locations as well. Dude, Anaconda, you're fucking all sorts. I hope you have like Claritin or something. All right, next up we have Anaconda.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop. I'm gonna drop my shield and attempt to hit more of these things off of me.
All right.
Oh
There
my
you
god!
go.
Jesus
Don't even have to roll
Christ.
damage, man. Like, go ahead and tell me, how do you get these beetles off of you?
I'm just individually just gonna grab each and every one as fast as I can and just squish them. Just every single one individually. Actually, I'd like to pick their fucking wings off. Every single one.
Sure thing. You do so. There's only maybe about 10 to 15 left. But you crush, pick. You take one, you bite it and you throw it and you start peeling wings. Yeah, you do the whole 9 yard. You are covered head to toe in welts. Your face looks like just the fucking orc from Lord of the Rings, the white orc from the 3rd movie. Face all fucking smashed and disfigured. And you sound like Stallone. All right, so that takes us to, unless you're planning on moving, Anaconda.
Yeah, I'll move over here. Why not?
Sure.
Anaconda's done with these things, and before I did that, I picked up my shield.
Absolutely. Zarkul, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the spider.
Make it happen. With an 11, does not hit as your arrow slams just past Khajiit's spun up body into the wall. Still on the hind legs of spider number 2, Khajiit, being pulled up the wall.
Wait a minute. Webs are flammable, right?
I'm sorry?
Is there any webs that the spider's on?
No, he's just climbing up the wall.
Ah, darn. I'm gonna make the faint odor of skunk on top of the 3 of us.
You do what?
Faint odor of skunk.
On top of all 3 of you. Okay.
Not cool. What did you eat?
I'm picking up what you're throwing down there, sir. Cool. 1 second. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Skunks eat wasps.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Giant spider number 2 has 30 climb feet. It's going vertical even higher. There seems to be a little outcropping at 50 feet in the corner. It's about 10 feet away from that outcropping with Khajiit in tow. Khajiit, make a Constitution saving throw for me real quick here. You've been out for about 4 or 5 rounds now. Okay. All right, guys. You predict that next round, Khajiit's probably going to be pulled into a hole. Just so you guys are aware.
This isn't very holy.
Next up, we have Ramil.
Okay. Seeing Khajiit trying to disappear, I'm going to shoot the giant spider.
Make it happen. A 19 does hit it.
One fire damage.
One fire
Oh
damage.
my god.
Roll a 50-50. Roll me above a 51, please. Ooh. Khajiit. It slams into the hind leg of this spider. It puts you in a little bit of a dangle. You're still attached to the spider, but you're dangling like 10 feet below of the spider. You slam against the wall. Feet first, so you're hung upside down at the moment. Your head pointing towards the ground. But it knocks you, and you regain 1 point of consciousness as you are awake.
Is that 1 health?
1 health, just for the context of you being awake. You are completely spun in webs right now. Think of, you're cocooned in web.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was Ramil's turn?
Yep.
All right. Swarm of Wasps number 2 begins to fly away. Ramil and Anatonda. Actually, all 3 of you would get attack of opportunities here because technically it was in Ramil's square.
Darn.
I'll take it.
Anatonda is fucking totally on fire right now. Oh, all right. Anatonda, you slam into these creatures, and they kind of smack and buzz in different directions for 4 additional damage. They are still alive, but are flying away, repulsed at the smell. And that takes us to Wrath.
I'm trying to measure stuff out here. Where exactly on the wall is Khajiit and them?
So let's just say they're right around here. I know it's hard to see
Alright.
because of the way it's designed, but so I'll even draw on the map here. Let's just say the hole that it's trying to get to is like above where this white stuff is that I'm drawing. It's above
Trying
the
to
wall,
see
up about 50 feet up.
how far, no, even running wouldn't get me. If I move to right here with my action to dash, would that put me underneath the spider to catch Khajiit?
Absolutely, 100%, 100%.
All right. Well, no, because then I'd have to use my action. I wouldn't be able to hold anything to catch him.
Well,
if
we'll
I
worry
ran.
about that as we go.
All right, then I'm just gonna use my action to dash over to underneath where he's at to try and catch him if he falls.
Absolutely. And remember, I always err on the side of logic, so as long as you sell me on something that makes sense, chances are you can be able to do it.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just gonna run up there and base underneath him, and kind of watch to see where he falls to try and catch him. Like a baby.
Sure, absolutely. That brings us to Anatonda.
So I don't. I don't have the
Didn't-
ranged features for
Didn't
like
somebody
my
give you a
hand
crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
you a light crossbow.
Yeah, I don't have it added to my character sheet, so, and because I was
Are
like
you
waiting.
proficient in crossbows?
I am.
So it'll be a D20 plus your Dex modifier plus 2.
Okay. And yeah, so I guess I'll try and take out the spider.
Sure.
So you said D20
Yep.
plus my Dex modifier, which is 1,
And then plus 2, so plus 2
and
is
then
17.
So 17.
Absolutely hits this creature as you thwip a bolt in its direction.
Light crossbow is the D8.
So it's a D8 plus 1.
Correct.
So for 7.
7 damage. It squeals and it begins to drop Khajiit. Here's the moment of truth here, buddy. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand, Wrath?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Second. Sleight of hand. 19.
Oh.
Khajiit tumbles down to the ground and bink right into your arm. And you know what? Let's see, because that was a good 40-foot fall. Let's see if you're able to hold it. Give me a... Let's go with... I'll tell you what. I'll let you choose whether you're going to use acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, I was hoping to just be straight strength so I could use my armor. Or would the armor apply to that? Because it just says strength check. Oh no, it's strength. Okay.
Well, athletics is a strength check.
Okay, I didn't know if that's what it meant. Like any
Yeah, that's
strength check.
That's a strength-based check, 100%.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to burn my armor thing for this.
How many?
So I'll have like, I've used 3, so this will be my 4th one. So I'll have 2 left.
Roger that.
And I'm proficient with athletics, so I've got like a +5 to this right now.
Fantastic.
So a 9 plus 3 is a 12.
A 12. Khajiit, roll me an acrobatics check. And if you roll over a 12, you do. You catch him and you withstand it. Boom! He's wrapped in like this silky cocoon.
All right. That's it.
Fantastic.
Thank God I have expertise in acrobatics.
That takes us to Anaconda.
I'm glad I used that armor.
Oh, it's back at me already?
Wait, who just went? No, I'm sorry. Who just went?
The giant spider died, and I said I was underneath trying to catch the.
He didn't die.
Anaconda just went.
It's Zarkul's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. So you're the one that just shot Anaconda?
Yes,
Okay,
I shot.
fantastic. Sorry. Zarkul, you're up.
So is the spider dead?
No, it's still there. It just
No.
squealed.
And then it dropped Khajiit.
Yep. And 15 is an absolute hit as your little starburst shoots out. How do you kill this creature?
Fuck its abdomen.
Shears
Blast it right through the abdomen.
right through it. It falls down dead and oh shit. Wrath, dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you're holding Khajiit.
Can I use my body to try and shield Khajiit?
That sounds logical.
So that way, if like, there's any damage, I take it, and he doesn't, since he's almost dead.
Gotcha. Roll on the dex save because it was at disadvantage. So 10's your
Oh,
lowest so
sorry.
far.
I forgot to select it.
Oh, with a 9, you put Khajiit under your body and you kind of create an arch with your back, kind of shielding him like the top of an egg as this spider's body goes right on top of you from 40 feet high. You're going to take exactly 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Then I'm unconscious.
But Khajiit's
Here's my question.
there.
Khajiit's still alive. That's good.
Yeah.
Like wrapped up, just.
And that concludes combat. So,
Y'all are the only friends Wrath has, so he's gonna do what he can to save y'all.
15, 20, 25.
we are out of combat, so it is now back to Theater of the Mind with the concept of the map you're looking at. So it's not to scale any longer. So absolutely, guys, well done.
Yeah, Wrath is laying there over Khajiit, and you see the red eyes. When he goes into combat, his eyes go red, are just slowly dimming out to just black orbs.
I have nothing I can do to heal you.
I don't know if anybody has any spell slots left.
Can we
not
just
have your
wrap
juice?
this and do a quick long rest?
Do you not have your juice? You're good, Barry?
And
Are these all eggs around us?
Yeah, you're still very much in an egg nest.
oh shoot, I do have some left.
I'm gonna pick up Wrath because I might be the only one strong enough to carry him easily, at least. And I'll
How
move
would
him.
this work with me giving this to Wrath?
I mean, rules is written. He still is technically human.
I just pour it on him.
Sure. I mean, Wrath still has a digestive tract. You know, it's one thing
Very
about
rudimentary.
very rudimentary. Think RoboCop in that way. I mean,
Oh, okay.
The
Then I would.
more his kind can pass as human, the more he's able to synergize and to be accepted into society. So it's not too weird, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to have 10 hit points, Wrath?
Amazing. Then you see Wrath's eyes flicker back, and they're still red because he doesn't know he's out of combat yet.
And Khajiit, how does it feel to gain 10 hit points?
Oh, I get 10 hit points too?
How many
Yeah,
berries
because I had
did you
20
have?
ounces. 20 ounces.
You burned 2 spell slots today for that?
It was from yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah,
And it lasts
yesterday.
for how long does it last?
24 hours.
24 hours, yeah. It's
Oh,
an all-day
okay.
thing. So he burned 2 of them to make juice out of it. Okay.
So with the centipede's poison, am I still paralyzed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. You're paralyzed. Just give me a D4.
I can't increase my guy's health.
I think.
Oh, we're disconnected.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tabletop's
Yep,
dying.
just disconnected.
Boy, am I glad that happened after combat. So I'll tell you what. While we get this ball rolling here, why don't we take our 10-minute now so I can get tabletop working again? And
Okay.
yeah, let's just be back at 50. Let's just say 55. Make it 12 minutes. Go poop or something.
Sweet.
I can go make my
Can't-
Mackie cheese.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah.
Can't
How
wait
is
for
it-
you guys to talk to Sylvester Stallone for the rest of the session.
How is it me every single time? I didn't
Okay,
even
I just
have an
want to say,
option
first
to
off,
escape.
I'm so sorry, Anaconda. It was the only way.
was gonna say,
oh my god! I freaking burned my heel on myself, and then it just by the way, your heel's gone.
I was
Yeah,
just
we
like,
were-
man, I feel bad because I know this is gonna hurt you.
We were so doubly fucked without Aldous there just to like meat tank there too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Khajiit,
I was riding
wanna
5
know-
HP from the very beginning of that fight, by the way.
Yeah. I want to know, what is Khajiit's thought of like Wrath catching him and then like cradling him from a giant spider?
Like honestly, he has no idea what's going on. He's been paralyzed, so he can't really look around or anything.
You came back to like 1 HP though.
Yeah, and he
So-
like tried bouncing off of a wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
for purposes of just flavor and the situation, yes, he's got 1 hit point, so he's still considered paralyzed though. He
Yeah.
just got knocked to consciousness.
That's what I'm saying. Like he can still see he can see now what's going on.
I mean,
Kind of.
his eyes are open, but they wouldn't.
Yeah.
He can see subconsciously, but he wouldn't be able to react or anything. He's still very much paralyzed. Think,
Yeah, he has no idea what the
Frodo.
fuck's going on. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly like Shelob and Frodo.
Correct.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Okay.
which, guys, tabletop I believe is up and running again, so you're welcome to join in when you get back.
Oh my god.
All right.
What if I don't want to?
Damn, that fight was kind of rough. You guys rolls suck, dude.
Well, we were
It doesn't
down-
help when you drop us in the middle of fucking 1,000 things
Yeah.
at once.
I took 12 points of damage from a fall. It's right before combat.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like it was a rough start to begin with. Like we were down one of our tanks. We took damage on the fall. We didn't have any of our spell slots back.
Yeah, I had one
I've
spell slot and I had to use it so that way I didn't insta die as soon as we got hit.
Like as soon as I saw all the creatures, I'm like, oh, we're fucking wiped.
Yeah.
You guys did great. I'm proud of you.
I thought I was gonna have
Hey,
to
who
roll up
likes
like,
that skunk smell?
right?
You know what Rumil said as soon as you cast it.
Yeah. When the stalagmite fell or the stalactite fell, I thought I was gonna have to be rolling up a new character.
Hey Zarkul, you should have blamed that on Wrath.
Do you guys really think I'm out to kill you guys?
Yes.
With the past few sessions with Tuesday and Thursday, yes. Absolutely.
But did you die?
Not
Almost.
yet. By the
Khajiit
grace
almost
of
did.
dice, no.
Did I die? No. Did I have my ball sack violated by a centipede and almost carried off to be eaten? Yes.
Yes, that actually did happen, and that was glorious.
Hey, it was kind of nutty though.
Ah, baboomcha. I get it.
It was just a little
I'll be back in
tickle.
a bit.
All right, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hey, at least your cream crop didn't get taken.
I'm back.
Welcome
Hello,
back,
I am Khajiit.
Sylvester Stallone.
What's up?
Yeah, get ready.
God. Hey, anybody else want some mac and cheese?
Ooh, mac cheese. That's what
Dude, I
my
hit from this
daughter
really
calls
cool
it.
place. It's called Macaroniville. It's a Ma and Pa restaurant, and they make the fucking best mac and cheese.
I don't believe it.
I don't know, man.
It's
Gotta
not
make.
that good compared to like actual homemade mac
Yeah,
and
you gotta
cheese.
make your own mac and cheese. That's what's up.
But for
Hey,
a
you guys
restaurant,
saw what I posted the other day, right? My wife's mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, that steak looked bomb, man. Wow,
What you mean?
somebody's- yeah, what do you mean, huh?
not as good as what I can make.
The steak or the mac cheese?
I mean, post
The
it.
mac and cheese. The steak in general, I'm not the best at cooking. Like I can cook it between medium to well.
Oh, if you're going to well, then fuck you.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
I only do that for my nieces.
I'm about to
because
take this Warhammer and take revenge.
Here comes the
I only
Gallagher.
do well done for my nieces. They don't like blood.
It's got to be medium rare.
I do medium for myself. My ex-fiance likes medium rare, if not rare, and then the rest of my family eats it rare.
Oh, rare is just too much.
See, while talking about mac and cheese, you guys cannot make it like I do. So
I mean, look, Anatana's out here posting pics.
Well-
Pics or get the fuck out.
well, then I better go make some. I need to pick up my signature ingredient though.
Crack?
11-year-old aged Wisconsin cheddar.
I was getting really scared when you started off with 11-year-old.
11-year-old say aged cheddar first, please.
Yeah, but 11-year-old aged cheddar. So
I'm starting off with 11-year-old. Sound like a Catholic.
We did start off talking about Catholicism, didn't we?
we did. When was this?
I think you weren't even logged in yet.
But yeah, no. Wisconsin aged cheddar, super sharp like that, is the best.
Wisconsin, yeah.
Oh my god. So I'm wrapped up in a cocoon, paralyzed, ballsack bitten. This is a great
And
time.
being force-fed something that's a liquid.
And
Just-
Ramilla's singing.
Just wait until Khajiit, comes to.
Who the fuck put that thing in my mouth?
Obviously, Khajiit needs a hug from Ramil.
Well, I'm restrained right now, so I can't really do anything about that.
You guys better not fucking touch one of these eggs.
I think we should move from this area really fucking quickly.
all.
Yeah, I tried to move Wrath, and you guys are like, oh, I'm feeding him.
Guys, I feel like we should, treat this area like fucking the Sturge garrison.
Well, me and Khajiit have a climb speed, so I'm gonna climb up, take out my rope, throw it down.
We need to kill Mushroom Dude.
I mean, we need a long rest.
No, the fuck we don't.
Look at our hells, man. We have nothing left.
Mushroom Dude will just come back after us. We just need short rest.
I mean, we can come back down.
Short rest.
No,
That's
we
all
can't
need.
do a short rest. I don't have any hit die.
So?
Look, man, I don't want to have another spider rape situation.
Why not? Didn't you enjoy it?
It's
you're
only
about to
fun
be
for one side.
dominated by that thing.
Oh yeah, it was going to show me where the wild goose goes.
It was gonna dominate you.
Spider is probably planning to do some alien shit with you.
All right, why the fuck did we all roll so bad, except for when this spider was trying to get away?
Right? But even so I was muted just because I was unconscious because I didn't want to say shit. But I'm just like, every single thing that hit him that was like a high attack was like 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm counting all the ones right now.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
And then you got a Wrath who shot himself after he brain damaged himself.
I know Frog was trying to give me like every single chance to live here, and I appreciate that. But I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we rolled 3 ones. And then, like, other really low values.
Yep, I'm firm but fair.
You're
as soon
firm
as
where?
as soon as Wrath moved away from me, I'm like, this spider is just gonna fucking gobble me up.
Am I allowed to see how firm you are?
Hey man, you're talking to the guy that has his dick on a stand-up desk.
Fair enough.
Holding-
That's firm enough.
holding up the stand-up desk.
Yeah, holding it up.
Holding up his desk?
They call him
Wait a
tripod.
minute. This is starting to sound like a fishing story.
Actually, my name used to be. They used to call me the Puerto Rican Python in college.
Oh.
The what?
Long story. Let's not get into it.
No. I need to hear this.
No, you don't. No,
No,
not really. No.
I want to hear this.
The only python that Khajiit is caring about right now is his own.
All right, let's do a quick roll call here, starting with Asher, or Wrath, excuse me.
And
He's
you're
not here
late.
yet.
You're late.
Good. Nobody
Get
touched
out
my
of here.
Who keeps on disconnecting from Roll20 and coming back out of curiosity? I keep on seeing
That's
names.
probably me.
Gotcha. So, what'd you guys think of that encounter overall, huh?
That was
Uh,
wonderful.
the epitome of a clusterfuck.
Swarms.
Yeah, nothing like falling through the ceiling of a hive.
We should do it again.
Oh, you will. You still got to get out of here.
Me and Khajiit are gonna take climb up, take a rope, throw it down for everyone, and get the fuck out of here.
And we're going to discuss what that's going to look like in a minute, because I had a feeling that was going to be said, and I wrote this earlier, but I could absolutely write it again here. Just a moment.
He's gonna make us go through this dungeon.
I'm after they poured the stuff on Wrath, Anaconda's gonna go pick up Wrath, very carefully navigating away from these eggs to over here.
Absolutely. Some of them begin to rumble. Actually, is everyone here? Wrath, you're here, right?
Could somebody cut me loose?
We're still waiting on Wrath.
I don't know if I have enough strength right now.
Gavul will cut Khajiit loose and then give him a nice hug since he's paralyzed.
Oh my god. Somebody drag my body away from here. And somebody put a dagger to Ramil's throat.
I think we're still waiting on Asher. Or Wrath.
Unfortunately, Khajiit, you are paralyzed for up to an hour.
That is amazing. What just happened? my guy?
Wow, you that mad? You had to run into the wall?
I have no idea what happened there. Alright, somebody dragged me over.
Let's
I'm
take
gonna-
it.
Back, sorry.
I'm gonna assume it's Anaconda or Wrath.
All right, I heard Wrath's voice. Khajiit, I heard Ramil. I think, did I hear your voice too?
Yep. Vermilla is cutting Khajiit loose and hugging him.
Is Balboa here?
Oh god.
On the open table
And
there-
back up.
There are tears going down Khajiit's cheek right now. And he's just glaring at fucking Ramil.
Awesome. All right, guys. So, the last wasp flew up and out. You're still surrounded by very much live larva eggs. Smaller insects that are non-threatening at the moment seem to be still skittering about inside this cave. The smell is very, very musky and disgusting. However, with the light, and now that you're able to actually take a moment to look around, you see skeletal remains pretty much
Hey,
scattered.
everything's-
What's up?
Oh, everything's finally loading in for me,
Fantastic.
so I can actually see the stuff.
Cool. So you see skeletal remains kind of scattered throughout the entirety of this cavern kind of situation. The weird thing about many of these skeletal remains, they seem to be intact. Some of them still have like the sinew underneath, like the tendons and what haven't fully eroded away or decomposed yet. It looks like many of these things are emaciated as opposed to decomposed. They're still wearing their armor, almost as if they've been sucked dry from the inside. And we're looking at a bunch of shit, like a bunch of people just strewn about this area.
Investigate the corpses.
Absolutely. 100 fucking 10, 15 million%.
Yeah, Ramil will help.
Not a problem. Go ahead and investigate away.
Do I have advantage?
I mean, you're not under any kind of duress right now. You can take your time at the moment.
Well, since Ramil said he was helping me, I didn't know if that gave advantage or what.
Doesn't matter. It's your guys are okay.
I'll give you the advantage. Yeah.
23.
23 is more than enough. What in particular are you investigating?
Just to see if they have like what they have on them, and
They're wearing
if they
suits
have
of armors. They do yield, or they do contain like these little leather pouches on their side. They seem to be soldiers in nature, so they are wearing like chain shirts, some leathers, studded leathers that they're still technically wearing on their corpses. They're just like really sucked dry. Think of Shang Tsung sucking your soul out kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of a vibe. Their leather pouches, there's like 15 to 20 at least that you can find, and they all seem to jingle and jangle in their own little ways.
All right. Can I open up the pouches and see what are inside of them?
Absolutely. Who is going inside the loot chat for me? And
I got us.
I got it.
I'm not doing much.
Okay.
All right.
While he's doing that, Frog, Ramil's gonna take a studded leather armor and start putting it on.
Absolutely. You could absolutely, as you actually take the studded leather off of this emaciated body, you hear something fall and goes clink, clink, and it seems to be like a vial that tinks off of the ground. A small centipede crawls over it and past it.
I'll pick up the vial as well then.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start writing this Khajiit. Let's start off with 1,800 copper. 700 silver. 60 gold. Do your best to spell this out. Carnelian. It's a gem.
Okay.
And just put 50 gold, but that's out of character knowledge.
Okay.
Citrine. 50 gold. 3 jaspers.
We're loaded up on
50
jaspers.
gold. A quartz. 50 gold.
Quartz. 1. Okay.
Zircon. 50 gold. In one of these pouches, you pull out a gold cloth talisman. On the body, tied in with the pants of this one poor soul, looks like he was wearing a fine cloth sash, and it seems to be threaded with threaded copper, kind of adorned through it. It's like a purple with like this copper color weaving through it. So you could just write fine cloth sash.
Yep.
With copper, whatever.
What happened to our chest that we had up top with all of our money and stuff in it?
Well, we picked that up.
Yeah, that was on Anatanda's back.
Yeah, so that's Anatanda has it?
Yep.
Yeah,
I had
so-
that in the chat from before too.
Okay.
We have a lot of
Inside
jaspers.
one of these soldiers looks like they were wearing a backpack. You open it up, and the pink silk gown can be pulled out of it. It seems to be smaller, maybe for a younger female, 18, 16-year-old maybe, and a piece of paper or parchment falls to the floor.
I'll pick it up and see what it says.
In common, it reads, "Happy Sweet 16, sweetheart."
Does it have a name? No name or anything?
Jane.
Jane. Okay. Can I look? Do any of the bodies have any type of like paperwork on them, of like identifying paperwork?
let's find out. Not that you can tell in this location.
Okay. And none of them had like heavy armor on, right? It was all like medium or light armor.
Chain shirts, studded leathers, things of that nature.
No
how
chainmail or anything, like heavy chainmail.
Nothing entirely too heavy.
How
Okay.
many stud leathers and chain shirts?
Shit, let's fucking say 2 chain shirts, 5 studded leathers, 5 scimitars, 2 long swords. Oh, that almost fell on the floor. 1 iron helmet, and let's go with 1 chain boots.
How many long swords was that? 5?
Really?
Yeah, I think it was 5
2
long
long
swords.
swords and 5
2 long swords and 5
scimitars.
scimitars. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got them. Okay, give me 1 second here, and I'll be posting.
Was there by chance any bags that weren't searched
I mean,
that I can look for?
This is a hive. You're welcome to do another investigation on the other side of the cave if you wish.
What would
Sure.
the
That's
vial
where-
be?
Though you pick up the vial, as you
Yeah.
look at it, it seems to slosh around like Robitussin inside of it, like a dark red kind of viscous fluid.
Would I recognize this fluid at all, or?
I mean, you tell me. Do you have like Arcana or anything?
No. I
I
got
do.
medicine, if that applies.
I'll give you disadvantage medicine.
I'm proficient in Arcana if you want me to check it out.
Nope, I don't know what this is. I'll
Alchemist
still.
background. Can I make a medicine check on this?
Disadvantage.
I don't know what's going on over here, Khajiit.
I mean, I'm still paralyzed. I'm just looking straight out.
Okay,
So, I mean, you're more than welcome to approach them, Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath will come over and see what they're looking at. And then I guess can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what it is?
So, Arcana checks are not necessarily used to identify magical items, not in that way. However, I can give you an Arcana check to give you some sort of direction as what this is. Sure, absolutely.
Okay, well, I know you said Arcana earlier.
Correct. Yeah, well, because it is a magical object of sorts.
All right. 12.
With a 12 in your history files and your databases, you recognize that you've seen this red fluid in books or in your data banks there. Many people who have a tendency to care after the wounded tend to carry this fluid around.
Then I'll relay that to him. I think it's something to help with healing people. A lot of medical people will use it to take care of the wounded.
Ramil was just like, oh, good, and go over to Khajiit and just pop it in his mouth while holding Khajiit.
Oh my!
Well,
All
Oh
right.
I think-
God, I can't fight this.
So
I think Anatonda needs it more than Khajiit.
he already called it, man. He's throwing it in his mouth.
Well, hold on. Can he have an opportunity to defense here since he's carrying me?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh, actually, yeah, he'll pop it on Anatonda's mouth. Actually,
Yeah, like our tank is
Alright.
almost dead.
Roll for me on Atonda.
I hope this is a healing potion.
Unless
I was just intending for you to
Surprised
stop
being an
him.
alchemist didn't help me identify it at all.
Oh God.
Roll me 4d4, please.
4d4.
Oh my fucking god!
Wow.
Bro.
Add an additional 4 to that, and that's how much health you gain.
12.
so Anatonda just didn't resist me just coming up and just popping this right in his mouth.
I don't think Anatona has any control over his mouth. So,
you slide this. Some of it dribbles down your swollen lip. The fluid, it's thick. right? It's like a thick Robitussin, almost coagulated, and you kind of like syrup as you chug it down. It warms your insides, and you feel your body begin to kind of fight off all this foreign this foreign poison from these wasps that make you swell. And your body starts to reject it, so it pushes out through your pores these little poison nodules, and your swelling goes down dramatically.
We'll just give him a hug and then back away then.
So all you see is wait, did I just hold my mic down there? I don't think I talked.
What?
I don't. I role played there, but I didn't activate my mic. Backtrack. Oh, for the love of God, that was fucking miserable. And Anaton is gonna raise up his warhammer, kind of like, and point it at Zarkul, and he's just gonna be like, "If you ever fucking play games like that again."
Oh, that was Ramil.
No, not that gave it to me. That because he was attacked. Yeah, he was attacked by Zarkul.
I did heal you twice, though, in my defense, Fred.
I am grateful, but better hope I don't slip.
I'll make sure not to do it again, to the best of my knowledge.
And then that's pretty much it. It's just kind of like what the fuck were you thinking? Not. I'm not trying to intimidate him or anything. It's more of like a conversation piece. Just Go ahead.
Yeah, but then Rumil just gives him a hug and says, "Welcome back to the world of the speaking."
I am thankful.
We want to rest here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, as I say, however, we do need to take care of Zarkul.
Huh? What?
I give Zarkul a light slap on his face.
So he slaps you, Zarkul, and you clear like, "What the fuck you smacked me for? I'm awake."
I just kind of scratch my head confused. What do you mean take care of me?
I would imagine that you look in pretty rough shape, no?
Oh, yeah, no. I literally got bit by a giant spider.
So, that's what I mean by that.
And, I basically broke my ankle.
Yeah, like, you're kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah. I'll be fine. I can wait for Bacchus's blessing to heal myself.
Am I just able to, like, move my eyes and that's it right now?
I mean, technically you're paralyzed, so you have
can't
no,
move
you
your
have
eyes.
you have
So
zero motor skills.
So I'm just like looking straight forward. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with this.
I would imagine so because he's on my back. I would imagine I've almost positioned him in a way where he's like his legs
His
are
head's
over
just,
my
like, by your
shoulders.
shoulder.
Am I just looking at your ass this whole time?
No. His legs are on my. I'm holding him like a toddler, pretty much. Like I've got him like with his legs over my shoulder, and then like one hand up on like supporting his back to keep him upright. So he's got some dignity.
So I'm like my crotch to your back of head.
Yeah, the back of my neck. Yeah,
That's gonna be great on my centipede munched balls.
just feel blood trickling down my back every so often.
All right, nothing more from me. I'm paralyzed.
So when we were doing that, I did roll an 18 for an investigation for I kind of guess this side of the cave.
But this is definitely so you would have to push into more of the thicker areas of the egg sacs and whatnots to kind of push aside and see what's back there. But if you wish to do so, you may search that side with your 18.
We taking a short rest
No.
here?
No, I thought I was searching like over here. That's what I thought.
I mean, you would see similar to everything that's been. In fact, these bodies from here. I'll just fucking.
I was just looking for bags. That's pretty much.
Yeah, no, all the bags that are in plain sight are already checked.
Okay.
Whether or not there are ones that aren't in plain sight, that's the other question.
Okay.
Is there anything that I can light on fire down here?
I mean, I don't see why not. There are eggs around and sacks and
Okay, everything that has been looted and looks like it can kill me later, I light it on fire with druid crap.
you start setting up campfires and cooking these fucking egg sacks. So they begin to under the pressure as the liquid inside of them begins to boil. They shatter and pop. You hear squeals and squelches as little bugs begin to fly out of the hole above you. In the deeper ends of the cave, you hear, "No!"
Maybe don't anger it while we're all fucked up.
All right. Everyone roll me a quick initiative. It's going to be an unofficial initiative, so you're going to take the average of all your initiatives.
I just 0.
17.
20.
Holy shit!
18.
Hey, Frog, am I just a 0?
You are a 0.
So 27, 35, 45, 65 divided by 5. That is 13.
Well, did you factor in the 0?
Yeah, that's why I said
Oh, okay.
divided by 5 instead
Okay,
of divided
gotcha.
by 4.
Gotcha.
That creature from earlier comes back, and because I can't seem to find his token, he's going to be represented by a green thingamabobber, but you don't quite see him yet as you hear, "No, my babies!" You're all welcome to react to that.
I hurl Khajiit at. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
I'm going to immediately reuse my starry form and my last wild shape to go back into the Archer constellation again and pull out my light crossbow.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna hold Firebolt until I see
Where am I?
it.
5. Where would I be roughly? Would I be more over here or over here?
I mean,
Since I was lighting these on fire.
You'd be closer to over there, I would assume.
Well, let's get this started.
5, 10.
Are we able to move it all, or?
You are where you guys are. He's the one that said he was lighting fires, so I'm giving him the opportunity to pick a square.
I would have been probably about right there.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. Rumil's gonna hold a firebolt as well.
Absolutely.
Khajiit is going to continue to cry, riding Anatana piggyback style.
Is there? Let's see. Yeah. So I guess what Anatana would do when he heard the cry, he would. I would begin strapping Khajiit to me.
Okay.
Not gonna set him down?
No, I'm not going to set him down. I can carry him. I can hold him.
Oh, okay.
I am just imagining.
Use him as a sword.
Not going to use him as a sword. I respect Khajiit.
I needed this today, guys. Thanks.
I'm gonna strap him to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Kind of like same way, I guess. If there's a way to like, maybe how big are the eye sockets on the Minotaur? Like, can I slide his legs?
Oh my
through
gosh.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
All
So
right. So you guys all took your turn?
You could use the Minotaur skull as like a baby carrier and hook his legs through the rope between it and your back.
can we do that? Can I do that?
What are you trying
You
Like
are
one of-
divorced.
So I guess like, you know how like a baby carrier works, like where they have like the strap that comes between their legs, and then they have the 2 leg holes, and then like can I
The one that
fasten-
goes like over their shoulders.
Yeah, and then like
I don't
the
see
back.
why you can't attempt to do something like that, but I'm sure it'll take you longer than 5 seconds to do that.
I'm just gonna find the easiest way to strap him to me. That's all I'm gonna do.
It's going to take some time to wrap him to you, as it is a task. So I'm going to say it's going to take a couple of rounds to do that.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna
Okay.
put him down.
Okay, fantastic.
Put me down, bro.
As you figure that out, you see a bulb of earth begin to rise. All right, your turn.
The hell?
I'm gonna
Um,
launch.
Do you want me to roll anything to just get this done as fast as possible?
No. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you at least 3 to 4 rounds to get something strapped around him to hold him to you.
What if I ask for help? Could that expedite the process?
Sure, why not? By 1 extra round.
Someone give me a hand with this.
We'll give him a hand.
Absolutely.
It's just like a bubble of dirt right now, right?
Yeah, think of a pitcher's mound, but like 5 feet high, or let's
Yeah.
say 3 to 4 feet high, actually.
I'm still just gonna keep holding Firebolt until I see something poke out of it, or
Absolutely.
see anything that looks like a target.
Absolutely. All right. Would that be your turns?
Yep.
cat-like reflex real quick.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm measuring distances. Can I climb up this wall?
You have a climbing speed, right?
Yep.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. Then I would also use my bonus action to dash, making it to where my speed is 80 climb speed. So, and I'm gonna go into the little hole the spider had up here.
Sure. You're perched into that spider hole. Fantastic.
And is it like a tunnel or is it literally just an alcove?
You can't really see that well for now. It looks like a hole at the moment. Inside the hole, do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Inside the hole, you see what looks like a bunch of cobwebs deeper in, about 10 to 15 feet.
Gonna pray nothing's up there.
Oh boy.
This is how we lose our healer.
All right.
Actually, wait, how high up is this? You said it's 50 feet?
Roughly, yes.
How much higher can I go on up the wall?
You can't. That's the ceiling there.
I'm gonna hold on to a stalagmite.
Are you gonna jump from the hole to a stalagmite?
Can I climb on the ceiling? Because it is a climbing speed.
Yeah,
And it's only
but I don't.
30 feet.
Climbing to me is more vertical than horizontal, and not to mention this is a rocky cave. Not much grabbing room there, especially for cat claws.
Can I stay right below the hole and just hold myself there?
Sure.
Alrighty.
All right, fantastic. Next, you will see mushrooms begin to kind of encapsulate and grow, and I'll choose a different color here. Begin to encapsulate and grow all through this area here. As you start seeing mushrooms and just fungal masses begin to just kind of grow thick and tall, roughly about 4 to 5 feet tall, obscuring any vision behind it. Pushing away eggs and the dead corpses and carapaces of the people that you just fucking, or the insects that you guys killed. All right, what are you guys gonna do now?
Do I have line of sight right here?
I mean, you can
I'm
see
there.
it, sure.
I'm saying like between this little gap here.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna take aim right there and hold my action.
And I'm gonna move over to here, so that way I can see. And back a little bit, because those don't exist anymore. What the fuck? And back a little bit. Because these all got burnt up, right?
They're currently on fire. They're not instantly singed. It takes some time.
All right, then I'm gonna stand a little bit away from them, but
Absolutely.
where I have line of sight on that mound, and I'm still just holding Firebolt.
About how far can we move while trying to do this?
I mean, we're technically in a quasi-combat, right? So let's use combat rules for that.
Why is
Okay.
there fire beside
So I would
that?
assume
Working on it.
it's
Hold on.
Would you say it's half speed, or because I would assume I'm encumbered at this point, possibly. How much, Khajiit? How much do you weigh plus all your equipment?
Sorry, I was muted. 180 plus 70, so what? 230.
Oh, so I should be good then. I'm still good then. I'm not encumbered. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Let's say question with the fire there. Am I in it right now or
No,
still
man.
outside it?
It's just flavor, bro. It's just flavor.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna back up. We're gonna back up to. I want to say we're gonna back up to about here.
Okay, that's all your turn.
And then continue to
Ramil is still
strap
helping,
him
trying to
to
strap
us.
on. Khajiit.
Wait, Ramil, how tall are you?
About 5'7". Why?
Because you're helping a 7'5" guy strap something to his shoulders,
Yeah,
and it's just funny. I imagine
I'm
you just
helping
like
with
jumping up.
No,
to,
I'm
like,
helping
tie
with
the
around
legs.
his waist,
Yeah.
around the waist area. So I'm doing
Yeah, it's
lower.
almost like
He's doing high.
Yeah, it's like a molly pack. It's gonna be
Yeah,
because we
yeah,
have
I know what
all
you're
of
talking about.
Khajiit's stuff plus a Minotaur skull on my back. Like it's just a whole lot of stuff back there.
Yours is an overloaded chest rig right now.
Yeah.
You see one of the mushrooms vibrate a little bit. For those holding an action, if you want to use it on the vibrating mushroom, you're welcome to.
I'm gonna yeet a firebolt at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. And Zarquil, I guess a light crossbow's your shot.
Mm-hmm.
An 11 because I still have that -1.
Correct, Mundo.
Well, I thought
Wait,
that native one was
I thought
just
it
to the
ended.
end of combat.
Yeah, I thought it ended
No,
at that
it's until I take a short rest.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hey, Frog, you want me to roll damage? Oh, I rolled damage anyways.
I can't hear you. Panda, what'd you say?
I asked if you wanted me to roll damage, but I rolled it anyways, so there you go if I needed to.
Gotcha. You obliterate this little mushroom. Blows up and kind of turns into a quick powder. And it shoots off, throwing spores everywhere. Behind it looks like an exact shaped mushroom. This mushroom is a little darker in color, and it seems to be more organic than the mushroom you just blew up in front of it. It almost mimicked the mushroom that you just blew up. It continues to move behind the mound. Shakes his hand. Well, you see a hand pop up out of the mushroom kind of patches down there. And you see a little incantation. I want on Atanda, since you're holding someone, dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. Ramil, a regular dexterity saving throw, please. And Khajiit, you automatically failed because you're paralyzed. Ramil, you jump out of the way as a stalagmite shatters on the floor next to you. Anatanda, not so much as it blows up, taking 6 damage as rocks slash across your back. And this stalagmite is gone. This hand then sinks back into these mushroom patches, almost virtually turning invisible. And to verify, yep. All right, so it looks like a bunch of mushrooms in that corner.
All right, did I take damage there? I was kind of multitasking.
Anatanda, you took 6 damage, I believe.
Oh, that was Khajiit.
Khajiit.
Oh, Khajiit, yeah, you would take 6 damage as well.
Fall, everyone dies.
What the fuck?
All right, you guys technically are up.
Like, because it's quasi, it's anybody.
Yeah, you guys can work together. That's fine.
How's the tie-in going? Is
Yeah,
it
are
done,
we about done?
3 turns, you would have been done.
Okay.
I'm still kind of like piggyback, like just staring over Anatanda, right?
Correct.
Can I just make any type of check to utter words?
No. This poison is very specific that you'd be paralyzed for up to an hour.
All right.
If it wasn't as specific, I'd be willing to work with you on that. Unfortunately, that's, yeah.
Then I'll move over to Wrath and like, you see anything? Where should I shoot?
The mushrooms, blow up the mushrooms.
I shoot it into the mushrooms.
Sure. Why don't you just throw an attack out there at disadvantage? Zarkul, roll me a D100.
So guess
Okay.
what, Wrath?
What?
I get to join you.
Oh yeah, you have to roll 6d6 now.
13.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my. What do we got here?
Oh, my focus falls out of my hand. Yay.
Would you roll a 13? Well, you casted a spell, I assume? Yeah, you can firebolt.
Focus fell out of my hand.
Absolutely. 10 feet away. Roll a D100 for me, buddy.
Yay, I love D-hundos.
And we're gonna say this is north. With an 87, you drop your focus right over, let's just say right there.
I'll use my movement to go and pick it up.
Absolutely.
Quick question, Frog.
Your focus actually landed in a batch of like split open eggs and yolk, like insect just debris. So it's like inside this puddle. You'd have to reach into that fluid to grab it.
I'll reach into the puddle.
Squish and just slimy. As you pull it out, it's stringy, and it still, as your focus is in your hand, you're standing up. There's still very much a sticky string that just kind of attaches your hand to that egg stuff.
I will wipe it off on Khajiit.
Same thing. You take Khajiit and you're like, gross.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the mushroom that I saw it disappear into.
Sure.
Would I have disadvantage since I saw the mushroom, or would that still just be a straight roll?
Just roll. Don't worry. I'm being fair here. I know what I'm looking for. Like I said, it's a quasi kind of situation here.
12.
A 12. Your firebolt careens into some mushrooms.
Do I?
That's 2 damage.
No.
Oh, are the mushrooms burning?
They do ignite and singe, but they are very much covered in this like gelatinous kind of fungal stuff as well. The fire doesn't maintain, but it does singe for a few seconds before it dissipates.
Okay.
Do I see any undamaged egg sacs or bugs, like anything?
I mean, there's always going to be a constant scurrying of little insects, be it's like little ants, termites, bees, whatever.
I'm
like-
going to. So what with that? I'm gonna stomp on any bugs I see every step of my way right here, and then I'm gonna take a versatile attack on just not like as far away, so I guess 5 feet away from this, and just try and smash some of the mushrooms right here.
Absolutely. And you do so, and you hear a grumble "Roar!" as it stands up, revealing himself, and he looks very much like the picture I showed you over there. And he begins to chant. What is he going to cast? Let's see here. He's going to attempt to cast a chill touch at you.
I'm sorry, where is he? Or I don't know yet.
Right where the green square is.
Okay, so I can see him.
He's very much taking advantage of a lot of cover here, as well as his ability to blend in with mushrooms.
Oh, but do I? So, but I mean, when he stood up, do I see him?
Yeah,
okay.
He's actually stood up here and he fired a chill touch at you for a 20.
That would hit.
Ouch! For 3 necrotic damage. And it slams into your body, kind of spinning you a little bit. And then, leave them alone! And he kind of ducks back behind the mound. It is now all your turns.
I'm gonna launch a Firebolt at the mushroom mound, or at the mushroom thing that Anaconda just hit.
Okay. You do so, and you don't even have to roll for that. Destroying more mushrooms and insects, and you still hear groaning and screaming from behind the stone mound.
I'm gonna use some of my movement then to go forward. To about right here.
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. A weird angle. God dang it. Stop bouncing around, you stupid fucker.
Okay, I'm gonna do some fun stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a blade song.
Okay.
Start doing some singing. I'm gonna move to about here. And actually, can I see him from here or no?
I mean, give me a perception. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. Versus my natural camouflage and blending in here in my roll. I see. I rolled a 19, man. I'm sorry. No, you just. I mean, you see things, right? I mean, it's mushrooms, and it's just he's basically looks just like the mushrooms around here, and you can hear groaning.
I'm gonna pick a random mushroom to use lightning lure on.
Okay. Roll your lightning lure. That's a DC save, isn't it?
Yep.
Roll a D100 for me.
69.
All right. As your lightning
Nice.
lore, give me 1 second here. Can you link the spell description, please? You pull a mushroom closer to you. It then begins to stand up, towering over you by about 2 feet.
Nice, and then it takes 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage, absolutely.
Hey guys, I found him.
Who didn't go that round?
Me
That's
for good
cool.
reason.
Who's me? Go ahead.
I said Khajiit.
Didn't go.
Well, no, I think what Zarkul, did you go? Or you're just holding back there?
That round I didn't do anything, but I had shot beforehand.
That's right, you shot into the mushrooms. I already took that into account.
Yep.
All right, so it is its turn. As you pull him out, Ramil, as he's stands, he's slowly standing up, you know what I mean? Like that cool little, I'm taller than you, so I'm just gonna take the cinematic moment and show you my stature. So he stands up slow, and as he stands up, you see this, he begins to excrete this shell of just fungal, and he begins to turn into what looks like Swamp Thing. He then, his arm turns into this club as it grows and it begins to shimmer a green. Raises it up in the air and tries to swing at you with this great club.
Okay.
With a 17 to hit. Dude,
That's my armor.
My dice are going crazy today. Only 2 bludgeoning damage as it smacks into you. Give me a Constitution saving throw. As the cap still maintains this mushroom type of hat that he has on. Yeah, Constitution saving throw, please.
I just need to double check something. Sorry.
That's okay.
Because I know I... Okay, never mind.
Nice. You feel feel as if I don't know if you have ever had allergies before, but you feel like there's something entering your respiratory system. Your mucous membranes begin to kind of create just a blockage, but you blow it out to no effect of it. So fantastic. It is now all your turns.
Is he tall enough for me to shoot over
Absolutely.
Ramil?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to fire a firebolt at him again.
Go ahead. Light crossbow does find purchase and slams into it. The constellation does not, as it hits the rocky mound behind. The firebolt swings in and also misses, landing into the nearby mushrooms. 4 piercing damage are cool.
How do I roll my crossbow again? A dex?
Yep.
Or a
Dex plus 2 plus your dex.
A real easy way to add it, if you wanted to, go to the little I tab, search light crossbow, and you can just drag it into your sheet and add it for you.
Where's the I tab?
On the top?
If you're on roll 20, it's the little I information button right next to the newspaper.
Yeah, then you just search light crossbow and you can drag it right to your sheet.
Or a d20.
Yeah, just roll the dice manually for now, and then you can work on
I
that.
got it.
I don't want to waste anyone's time.
A 20 to
Beautiful.
hit with 5 damage.
And it sinks into this soft flesh. It goes "Urgh," as 5 piercing damage sinks into it.
I'm gonna try to stab him.
Sure.
Nope.
Your dagger slashes through some fungus and it splashes away, but it doesn't seem like you hit any kind of vitals. Its turn. We'll take that great club, slam it back down on you with a 12. Unfortunately, doesn't make purchase. Slams into the ground, shakes its head, and these spores come out of it. Go ahead, Ramil, make me a Constitution saving throw again. Once again, your mucous membranes start to puff up and swell, but you cough it out and clear out your nostrils. Your turns. Nice. Your crossbow and archer constellation slam in. It's almost simultaneously.
A 10.
The firebolt
Fire-
hits it.
It would be a 14 with the -1.
The light crossbow does... Oh, 14 then does miss. I'm sorry. And the light crossbow does not hit. So, Zarkul, you make your 2 damages. Ramil, unfortunately... No, you do hit as well, Ramil. For 7 period. Nice. This creature's falling to pieces. You knock off some of its Swamp Thing armor and it kind of sloshes onto the ground, turns into a fluid. He loses concentration, it seems. There we go. As those mushrooms begin to turn to powder. Out of desperation, he touches his chest and purposefully dives onto the floor, turning into this large splooge of liquid onto the ground. As it begins to slowly dissipate, it looks like it's being sucked up by the stone below. And that's combat.
We need to get the fuck out of here now.
Are we gonna get out of here? We're 50 foot down a hole.
Let's find the way.
Khajiit, in about 40 minutes, you'll be able to become conscious.
There might be a way out this way, and I look around to where he came from. Kind of head back.
I'm moving in
Absolutely.
tandem. Just so it's out of character. I'm moving in tandem as he's, making his movement. I would be following him with Khajiit.
Absolutely. As you look down that hallway, before you go any further, Ramel,
Oh, sorry.
I will let you know that you would eat. Well, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You would look down that hallway. You see a series of more eggs. You see a vast array of those giant centipedes from earlier. It looks like they haven't noticed you yet.
I hold up a hand to stop Anatanda.
Yeah, Wrath is like right behind Anatonda.
And just
Ow.
hold up a finger.
I would assume that we're about the same distance away. Because, like I said, we're just moving. As he started moving, I'm not like trying to catch up with him. I'm just.
Yeah.
Where's Zarkul?
He's burning. No, he's up in the hole. Actually,
All right.
Zarkul. You know what? Give me a perception check, buddy. Did we lose Zarkul?
All right, Khajiit, you're not staying up there.
Zarkul, can you hear me?
Zarkul, you're muted.
I'll just put myself over here for now.
He rolled a 22, so I don't know.
Zarkul, the webbing behind you, you feel begin to vibrate.
I was using the bathroom. That's my bad.
No, it's all good, man. The webbing behind you, you feel start to vibrate.
Well, as I would like to say, I go whoop, whoop, and go down.
Sure. You haul ass down. That's perfectly okay with me. Are you going up with the party?
Yes, I'm catching up with them.
Okay. Now that we're all unified, what's the plan, guys?
I just whispered back to the group, lots of centipedes and more eggs. We might be able to sneak past. I don't know, though.
I think I have disadvantage to sneaking
Yeah,
because I'm wearing
not very
chainmail.
stealthy.
But this might be the way out.
I
Listen.
think we need to rest before we try getting out of here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty tapped.
It seems that we are at a disadvantage because there's no suitable cover for us to hide, as well as maintain an outward position. How would you advise that we position ourselves?
We each take turns watching the tunnel entrance. I have no idea. Because we can't get out of here.
Well, let's put some things in perspective. Let me give you some more context here. So the cave entrance that you guys fell down. So once again, I'm gonna draw a side view. So essentially, you're in a structure that has kind of a domey type of shape, right? And the hole that you fell down, let's say, represented by those two lines. So that's like where the hole is. And let's say you guys are down here. So this is all sunlight. This is all open hole. That's where you guys fell through.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yes, this is about 50 feet high.
Yeah, and we can't. None of the Zarkul can't climb along the roof to climb out of the hole.
Honestly, even with his
anything.
even with his climbing speed, I mean, he's only got cat claws. It doesn't make him Spider-Man, you know.
Even though they're made for cliff climbing.
That is correct. The ceiling is not in a position for you to use your claws effectively.
I just realized that sounded like a opposite. Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
I'm sorry, what?
I said that as in a way that made it sound as if I was saying, well, they're made for cliffs. As if, like, rock climbing.
I mean, cliffs aren't ceiling, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. Like,
yeah.
I guess the best place, my friends, is the right where we are, away from the stalagmites.
And the mushroom's still blocking stalactites because they hold on tight to the ceiling. And the stalagmites grow.
Oh yeah, mites hold up the
ceiling. They
ceiling.
might touch the roof.
Oh, is that the word? Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn
Mites
something
hold it
every
up.
day.
You know, this thing didn't like it when we stomped on its friends, you would say. What would happen if I would do this? And I want to kick a mushroom and see if I hear anything.
Where are you standing right now?
Can you right here? Yeah, so I would assume I'm next to this mushroom plant too.
Sure. You stomp on it, and give me a perception check.
All of us or just him?
Just him. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god.
Dude, seriously, you guys need to buy new dice, like big time.
Let's roll 20. We can't.
Well, seems safe.
Get subscriptions.
Well, seems safe to stay here. I didn't hear anything.
And is this one section of tunnel, is it still blocked off by mushrooms, or did they go back to normal size?
That's a very fair point. This mushroom would have dissipated as it was only a magical enlarge.
Oh yeah, the torchlight can go away. It only lasts, I forget how long it lasts. I think it's an hour.
Well, considering we need light for the people that can't see, I'm gonna start lighting more stuff on fire for light.
Absolutely.
That made him angry the last time. Don't light stuff on fire.
Well, it was clearly injured, otherwise it wouldn't have run away. So
yeah, but he likes this stuff. Don't burn it. Or not.
5,
The f-
10.
the gook underneath your feet, Wrath, begin to fully encapsulate your legs. I'll give you a free dexterity saving throw, but that
Oh,
is
am I
it.
standing in
You're
his
standing
goop?
where he dissipated. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have stood there then.
it's too late now. Go ahead and give me dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
With
8.
an 8, he pushes you over as he begins to solidify under your feet, and you fall 5 feet into a separate thing.
Stop
Boom.
burning shit, you idiot.
I need Anatanda and Wrath. You do not breathe. Anatanda, give me a Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw.
Bang. Eat that.
Boom. Yeah. All right. You guys see something forming that's surrounded by spores. He's not fully growed in yet.
Can I Gallagher this motherfucker?
You can absolutely Gallagher him. You're in a position to do it at advantage, by the way, too, because he's not fully formed yet.
Oh God, please, for the love of God.
Jeez.
Yes, dude. 24 to hit.
24. You slam into him for 9. It kind of splits him in half, but like the T1000, he kind of regrows together.
Can I move it all? Or am I fucked?
I'll let you move half speed.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and move. Whoever's green hand, move your hand. I can't see what my number is. 15. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and move. Do I have any action?
It's kind of one of those free quasi
All right.
battles, so yeah.
I'm gonna cast fuck it. Ray of Frost?
Sure.
I'm gonna call out to Ramil while he's doing that.
A fucking 12.
Does not do much as it hits the walls behind him. Zarkul, you can make an action here as well.
Alrighty, that's all I needed to hear.
Boom, as your Archer Constellation slams into it as it's just about to finish forming for 3 additional damage. And he is going to go.
How long has it been since the last battle?
A couple minutes.
Oh, a couple minutes. Okay. Shit.
He is going to... Okay, so, Ananda, attack of opportunity.
23 to hit. It was a 4.
23 to hit for 4 damage actually does nail him. He then is going to jump straight up and latch onto the ceiling above.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna try shooting him again if I can.
Yeah,
He
I'd
is-
also.
He is 50 feet above. That was his whole action there, so you're more than welcome to take your shots.
A 21.
The 21 absolutely hits.
A 14 to hit?
The 14 does not hit. But the
Oh.
firebolt nails him for fucking 9 damage. As this creature that's covered in Swamp Thing-like armor jumps up to the ceiling and latches on, it looks like he's getting ready to cast something big directly down below you guys. A firebolt flies up into the air, and Asher, how do you kill him? Or what, Wrath, how do you kill him?
Wrath with his eyes glowing red and pissed off finally just looks up at him and says not anymore and throws the firebolt launches out of his arm cannon thing, and wherever this thing's face is, like its mouth, as it's going to speak the incantation, the firebolt you see just arcs into its mouth and you see it blow out the back of its head.
He falls 50 feet directly in front of you, and as he hits like a water balloon shattering on the ground and turns into this disgusting fluid. It just so happens, Anatanda, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh my God.
You're just going to be
Sorry,
covered in
buddy.
everything.
10.
Yeah, with a 10, you're covered in fungal slime as well as Khajiit. Just dripping, disgusting, moldy. Like, you ever been to a pond that's just been stagnant for months? That top layer of film that's on it? Yeah, that.
Oh my, I'm gonna be fucking sick.
Rat's gonna take his cloak off and just use it to help wipe off Anatonda.
Absolutely.
Please. I think we should also help out Khajiit.
Yeah, well, I'm wiping both of y'all off.
Okay.
Like you and Khajiit, I'm trying to wipe as much of y'all off as I can. I imagine my cloak's ruined now.
I mean, it's definitely dirty.
He's gonna look at it and then just be kind of sad and toss it in. Like, I don't know. It's pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, Anatanda had a really bad day. He's
I'm
covered
Wrath
in
is-
literally everything.
Yeah.
Wrath is
Yeah.
looking at his cloak now of like what to do with it.
There's plenty of fire around.
Yeah,
We can clean it.
Zarkul, we're friends, but you're not my favorite person right now.
I'm sorry?
Stop burning shit, you stupid cat. And Wrath's gonna walk away because he's mad at Zarkul. Because every time you burnt stuff, the fungus guy popped up.
Yes, but we were trying to kill him, were we not?
And not get killed in the process when everybody else is weakened and not in the position to fight very well. There's
Well,
a time
clearly
and
it
a
was
place.
worse off than us. It ran away.
Khajiit is paralyzed and almost dead. You almost killed Anatanda, and everybody else is super low on health, including yourself. Be smarter, and Wrath is gonna walk away. Wrath is finally understanding anger and his name of Wrath, and towards like someone other than the people that created him.
Awesome. And he kind of marches away, Zarkul.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Wrath is over here holding his ruined cloak and just not wanting to talk to anybody.
I do not see the problem here. It was not safe with it alive.
Anatonda's gonna walk over with Khajiit still attached to him.
Sure.
But he's gonna walk over to Wrath and he's gonna say, Wrath, if I may, you were created for war. Correct.
I was created to kill things mindlessly. And I do not like that. And there is a time for war, but there's also a time to be smart about attacking your enemy. A full-on frontal assault isn't always the best idea, especially when you're a weaker force. And we were the weaker force this time. A reckless, unthinking attack only works when you have the numerical advantage. We did not.
While you think in logic and statistics, others may act out of instinct.
Stupidity?
No, I would call it instinct. I've been through many battles, and I think that you all are some of the most qualified for battle I've ever come across. Each person has their strength, just as you do. Zarkul, while foolish in some of his actions, he does offer great assistance. I understand you're upset. You have every right to be. But we must not abandon those who look out for us in the time of need.
Wrath's gonna sit there and kind of process everything. Because this has been the most emotionally draining day for him in a long time. And he's a robot that doesn't fully understand his emotions yet.
So, Rumilla's going to do something crazy, as usual.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
going to
no.
walk up behind Wrath and
Well,
tie
my
his...
back's like against a wall.
Oh. Well, he's going to walk up to Wrath, throw his arms around him, and
Incoming.
tie his cloak on to Wrath.
Wrath is probably like He's not in a good mood. That might not be the best idea. I'm trying to think of what Wrath would do. I'm gonna try and duck out of it if I can.
I mean, sure. Why don't we do? Let's do an opposing grapple check then. Let's make it fun. So the initiator would be Ramil. So give me a athletics check, and Wrath, you can do an acrobatics and/or athletics check.
Ooh, this
I'm
will
gonna
be
do an
great.
acrobatics.
Oh,
I'm not
Yeah.
don't worry. Wrath's been rolling ones all night.
13.
13. Yeah, you're able to kind of duck out real quick as he
With-
attempts to put his arms around you to
Yeah,
put that cloak on.
with the agility that is surprising for a large robot, he just kind of like swim moves your ass out of there.
And
It's
you
like,
see him just holding the cloak, and he just goes over here and just sits down.
yeah, I don't like when that one tries to touch me. I don't know how I feel about hugs or physical contact. He says that to Anaconda.
During this conversation, chittering can be heard echoing down that corridor. What do you guys want to do? I'm assuming you're going to want to take a short rest or something.
At least a short rest to heal.
It'll take about an hour to short rest. If you wish to initiate it, I could absolutely make my rolls if I need to.
Yeah. Let's can we do we have to like with a short rest we can like still converse and
Yeah,
RP?
you're still awake in RP, absolutely.
Okay.
Can I climb up onto these rocks here, or is it going all the way to the
Yeah,
ceiling?
they go all the way vertical. I wasn't able to make it happen. On the
Alrighty.
When Wrath says that about Ramil, you know, Anatana's gonna look at Wrath again and gonna, not that I'm trying to whisper, but just talk, you know, as to not hopefully alert anything in the surrounding area per se. And he's just gonna say, similar to Zarkul's actions, we do not know. Well, actually, sorry, out of character. Nope, Anton wouldn't know. Never mind. He's just gonna say, each of us come from our own background. He may be acting as if we are one of his own, which I believe to be a great honor. To be so welcomed.
I can understand the thought behind that. I've never really had people other than one other person try and hug me before, and I don't know how I feel about the contact. I don't really like it. And it always makes me feel like I'm being attacked when I get hugged. Or whatever, I think that's the word for it, a hug. I don't like it. Constricting.
Khajiit's gonna start slowly moving.
Oh yeah,
and he's going to be eyeing the people around him.
Absolutely. Are you still wrapped up? Are you still wrapped up in webbing, or no? Did you guys remove that already?
I don't think anybody cut me off. While paralyzed, he was conscious while he still had hit points, right?
He had 1 hit point. Yeah.
No,
So-
Ramil cut him out and hugged him.
So
Yeah.
he is just going to tilt his head back on the ground, completely like no strength whatsoever. Yeah. Get the annoying one away from Khajiit.
is he still paralyzed?
He's coming to, it seems. He's
All right.
The poison slowly leaves the body as the body fights it off. It's not an immediate thing. It's slowly. Think Princess Bride.
All right, Wrath will kind of like put his arms under his like grab him under the arms and like drag him away and prop him up against a wall. That makes sense.
It does to me.
Yeah, he's just like right there beside him, and with Wrath being kind of protective, I guess, of like putting himself between Khajiit and Ramil, if that makes sense. So that way, like, Khajiit's kind of like behind him and to the side, propped against the wall, and Wrath is just standing there kind of in front of him.
With all this going on, what is Zarkul thinking right now?
Confused the fuck at why he's upset with me. Like, clearly it was not safe with him alive, and so that is what my character would be doing. He would be writing in his journal, actually, right now.
Absolutely.
While keeping watch for the clittering things down the hall.
Occasionally, looking down the hallway, you'll see slithering things coming down, millipedes, centipedes, a couple of buzzing beetles. It's too small to be any immediate threat, but when something comes up of a threat, I will absolutely let you know. These egg sacs still burning are slowly beginning to fizzle out as they've been burning for over 30 minutes at this point. So they begin to fizzle out, to burn to absolute nothing. Obviously, you didn't get every single egg sac. There are a few that still are tucked away in wall sections, little holes and whatnot. Occasionally, out of that hole that you were kind of skirting around in for that brief moment, Zarkul, you'll see the occasional appendage of a giant spider kind of tapping out there. You know, it doesn't come out fully, probably because of the fire, but it seems to be kind of just chilling up there and moving back in from time to time.
Alrighty.
Question: with everything burning, is their dome filling with smoke?
No, because there's a chimney.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
What happened?
I guess picking up from with the last thing that Wrath said to Anatanda is going to look at Wrath and tell him that he's going to go talk to Ramil. And then I don't know if anybody wants to do anything, but I'm going to RP.
Metal one, please. Either scratch Khajiit's nose or cut me free.
Well, no, you're free. You're sitting up against the wall, and you're free of the.
I was so wrapped up, I didn't hear anybody cut me loose.
No, Ramil had cut you free
Ramil cut you up
while you were paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ramil cut you free
Wrath
back
will,
when you got your heal.
Wrath will kneel down and gently scratch your nose for you.
I'm still laying against the wall because I'm still paralyzed.
Yeah, you're like propped up against the wall, just sitting there, and Wrath is like interposed himself between you and Ramil, since you said get him away from you.
All right, I'm good with where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Ramil. Knock, knock.
Ramil, you there?
No.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here, but as you approach him, you just see he's like real slowly breathing, like looks like he might be meditating.
Oh, he looks like he's meditating? Okay. Unaware of what this is, Anton's gonna sit down. Are you sitting down or are you standing?
He's sitting down.
Okay, Anton's gonna. Damn, I wonder how this looks, right? Because Anton's like 7'5", sitting down next to a 5'7" person.
It's pretty hilarious.
But Anton's gonna put his arm around Ramil and just start talking, because maybe he just thinks that Ramil is just resting his eyes, and he's gonna say, "Ramil, I've spoken with Wrath, and I think that it's a good time to discuss a better way for us to show our endearing mannerisms." And then just kind of wait for a response, if there is one.
He just still kind of sits there.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ramil.
No, that's all. Yeah, just still sitting there, like slowly breathing and meditating.
Wrath is gonna sit down next to Khajiit and just help him like lean Khajiit up against him as he rests there.
Khajiit is grateful. Khajiit
How are
saw
you-
what you did back there. And even though this one comes in Khajiit's personal space, Khajiit will forgive this one.
Well, you look a little tired. I don't mind supporting you if you need it.
Khajiit is tired. Khajiit is just going to rest a minute.
Because you got a little fucked up. Take a nap.
Khajiit's just going to close his eyes in exhaustion.
Yeah.
Awesome. So over all of this going on with Zarkul writing in his diary, a little bit of bonding going on between mates here. About an hour worth kind of goes by uneventfully as I rolled a 1. So yeah, you still hear chittering coming down from that hallway there. The light, the beam of light that was shining into this cave has moved a little bit, indicating that the sun is in fact moving in the sky. And it looks to be getting later in the day. So yeah, I mean, your situation is still as it is. You got a 50-foot ceiling, hole in the top, or you have the cave with all the chittering going on. But you are welcome to all gain the benefits of a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, if I have 0 hit dice, I don't heal at all,
Nope.
right?
So if I can use both of my hit dice if I need to.
You could use as many hit dice per short rest as you want. Just remember, you only gain half your level back per long rest.
Shit. I was at, fuck, I don't remember. I was at 10 hit points. Yeah. So I was unconscious.
Oh my! Come on, man. Well,
You reroll ones.
oh, I can re-roll the same one once.
Oh wait, no. What the fuck am I talking about? No. I'm sorry. That was for leveling up.
Okay.
My
Okay.
apologies.
And then I'm also using my arcane recovery to recover a spell.
Absolutely.
I need to take a level in wizard so I can do that cool shit.
So what's the plan, team? I mean, you guys are quite a predicament, man. Fortunately for you, this place has been burned, so all the egg sacs are not about to erupt in more creatures. So, yeah, what's the plan?
Does Khajiit have full movement?
At this point, you would have regained your motor control.
He is going to stand up and immediately check down his pants to make sure that his ball bag is still intact.
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Oh my god, you're not going to do this to me, are you?
Do you want assistance?
Actually, roll me an investigation if you
Oh
wish.
my god.
That's all right. We'll take the best of the two. Okay, investigation came out to be a what? An 8. Okay, so your perception we'll use. You look down, you feel down, and it feels wet. You pull your hand back up, and there's blood on your hand.
Oh my god. Khajiit's
Hey.
gonna freak out.
Khajiit, would you like assistance? Do you need help?
Khajiit cannot go on living as a eunuch.
Your appendages seem to be intact. It just seems to be damaged.
I'm going to just stuff some extra cloth or whatever I can find down there that's clean.
Absolutely. You
All
find
right.
some tattered cloth. There's a lot of cloth on these dead bodies.
Oh god. Do any of these ones have cloth for Khajiit?
I mean, you're welcome. I believe if you took one of the banners, the tabards rather, from upstairs in that crate.
Did we all split one? I think we all split one.
Yeah, I think we all
there
took
was.
one.
I believe there was 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip off some tabard and just.
I have common clothes, but I don't imagine Wrath is actually wearing them.
Okay.
I mean, after like the
Since
sandstorm and
he's-
everything that we've been through, I think I'm good at using the tabard in the chest.
Okay.
Wait,
I
are
was
you
gonna say, they'd be
measuring
in his
Zerkul,
pack.
or are you leaving me?
All right. Well, I'm gonna patch myself up as best I can. And, it doesn't really do anything, but I'm just gonna slowly meander behind all the group over here.
I made a stealth check. For you, bro?
did, and you get forward to get a good view on everything that you see. And what it boils down to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy
shit.
I'm so glad we didn't continue down this path.
How the fuck are we supposed to get out?
Wrath, I do believe you will no longer be mad at me for making sure the man was dead before having to go further.
I wanted us to rest before we even moved further down the hole. At least get
Yeah,
a short
but this-
rest in before we fought and get some healing in.
I'm gonna go down again.
I do believe it can command these things, we would have been dead men.
Oh, okay. Can I ready another makeshift Molotov with a candle and a flask of oil that I have left?
Yeah, shouldn't take you that long. Couple minutes, sure.
Okay.
1 second, let me double check something. Hold up.
Why don't you roll me one of your tools to see how efficiently you do that, if at all?
So
You and I still need to speak about how we're gonna do the numbers on that, by the way.
So I have thieves tools that had like a question mark on the thing. I'm proficient in thieves tools, so I just made it like a dexterity roll. Do you want that?
I feel like trap making would be more of a wisdom check, personally.
I'll change it to a wisdom.
Thank you.
Like I just didn't know it had a question mark on it, so.
In fact, I'll even say wisdom or intelligence, whatever one's higher. Most likely wisdom.
Yeah, I'll do wisdom. Oh God.
Okay. I mean, you have a jug, and it doesn't take much thought process to put a piece of cloth in it and tie it down. So you know, because of its complexity or lack thereof, you're able to make a Molotov.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question about that too, because I have like Tinker's tools, land vehicle, all my other like Smith's tools and stuff, and they all have like the question mark on what it uses.
You're an intelligence-based creature. You'd most likely use all your intelligence.
Because I know thieves' tools are dexterity, aren't they?
Correct.
So everything else would be intelligence.
Well, it's whatever makes sense, right? So that's how we're doing. We'll be
Yeah.
based off of logic.
I'll switch up as we need to, but I have no problem switching between dexterity and wisdom for thieves tools. But yeah, I'll ready this and this is out of character, so I'll just stay where I'm at, just tinkering with this right now.
Sure.
I would move further.
You guys are gonna really make me roll initiative for all these fuckers. All right, one second.
No, I'm not
think we
going
should
for
hold
initiative. I'm
back.
going to try and see if there's any more around the corner to the right.
Sure.
out.
Did you roll another stealth for me?
I was assuming I could keep that other 19, but sure.
You get a little bit closer, and I'm gonna reasonably say, because you could probably peer around that side, you'll see this.
Nope. Feline agility. Nope.
Okay.
How far is that? Nope.
Ajit has an idea. But we'll need to use the. Ajit has an idea, but we'll need to use that spider cave that is over there in that corner. I believe the familiar one saw some creatures up there last time he was up there.
Unless you're shouting, I can't hear you.
Oh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna walk over here to the middle of the room where the sunlight is, and I'm gonna wave you in, and wave everybody else in.
Mill will get nice and close.
Hey,
Oh.
so since we're here, I'm gonna do this really fun thing called Wild Companion, and I'm gonna what kind of fae do I summon?
Can you? Oh, you did link it. You gain the ability to summon a spirit that assumes an animal form. As an action, you expend one use of wild without a material component. Away familiar as fae instead of a beast. You tell me. You're the one summoning it. Well, actually, I'm the one that controls the summon, don't I? Son of a bitch.
I don't know the fae that I can summon is the thing, because I can kind of make a suggestion of what I want, but they're fae. They kind of decide what the fuck comes.
Correct, and I'll give you an answer in just a second here. I'll tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a d6. And I'm in a different screen, so tell me what you get.
One.
You summon a creature in the shape of a boggle, whatever the fuck a boggle is.
Ooh, boggles!
1 second.
Boggle.
What is a boggle?
D&D 5.
What the heck?
I'm looking into it. I'm gonna link it in game.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's cool.
It's a like goblin.
What are we looking at?
I'm gonna
Where are
link
we
it. I'm
seeing
gonna
it?
link it in tabletop. 1 second.
Oh.
There you go. That's a boggle.
Oh.
So this creature
All right.
gets, kind of pops up and corporalizes in front of you. It kind of like puts its finger in its ear, kind of like scratching it, and speaks to you in its native tongue. Yeah, how can I help you?
Hey, I was wondering, is there anything you have that can help us get out of this sticky situation, my friend? We're currently stuck in a hole surrounded by many deadly insects.
Kind of scratching his ear still, and he kind of scratches with the same finger covered in earwax. Uses that same hand, starts scratching under his armpit. Have you tried just jumping?
Yeah, it does not work very well. Are you very good at climbing?
Creature.
I'll tell you that in a second, as soon as I bring up a character sheet.
Okay.
And I will try to talk to it in Sylvan.
Oh, I know Sylvan too.
Its native tongue is Sylvan, so those who don't speak Sylvan, you don't hear. Well, you don't hear, but
Yeah.
you don't understand anything going on. What?
I will just ask it its name and how his part of the Feywild's doing.
Fine until I got called here in Sylvan, of course. I'd much rather be running around. Big date tonight.
And I just say to him, "Isn't this place terrible? It's not the best."
It smells like burnt insects. It's gross.
Yeah, that's it. That'd be this one's doing, and I just point over to Zarkul.
As it's talking, it kind of goes and kind of hocks a loogie on the ground. It's like an oily kind of substance.
Khajiit looks at it in disgust.
You need help getting out of here. If I help you, you get me out. Would you just leave me alone?
I will try my best to never summon you again.
Alright, he looks around. Scratches its butt. Kind of moves its loincloth as it's pinching one of his scrotes. Spits on his hands. Begins to scale the walls. He goes up and up and up. His hand, he kind of flat palms it. And makes his way to the hole. And he climbs out of the hole.
Did anyone give this creature a rope?
No.
Great.
What's a
know
Fae?
what
They
he's
have
doing.
their tricks.
Khajiit thinks he just ran away.
Yeah. You're,
Does not
You-
surprise me.
well,
5
that
minutes.
was useless.
5 minutes pass.
I don't think your friend's coming back, Zarkul.
I shrug my shoulders. It was worth a try.
Another 5 minutes pass.
What would I know about the nature of boggles?
Wrath is moving over to like watch the hallway to make sure nothing's coming out like towards us.
Khajiit's just sitting down, Indian style.
Khajiit, you're directly below the hole, and,
Okay.
and a rope smacks you on top of the head. And this rope seems to be a makeshift of anything that can be strewn together. From
Khajiit just
articles of clothing to maybe a belt, maybe some things that were found around this half-burnt fucking fortress.
Khajiit doesn't even look up. He just sighs before he even like makes any notice of what hit him in the face. And then he looks up. Khajiit guesses your creature came through. Do you think it's
I
stable?
smile.
And he'll tug on the rope, the makeshift rope.
How much does everyone weigh here?
A lot.
Okay.
Khajiit
Better
thinks-
question.
Wrath weighs
Who's the lightest here besides
425
me? Because
pounds.
I only weigh 100 pounds.
Right now, Wrath weighs 425 pounds.
Let me check Rumel's weight. Hold on.
I'm 180.
Including all of my stuff, I weigh 475 pounds.
Yeah, on a time, me and you are big boys.
I don't know how we're gonna get this guy out.
Yeah.
I have hempen rope, and I do believe other people have rope as well. And so we can just combine it, stick it somewhere.
Well, whatever it is, Kaji thinks it should be one at a time. Familiar, when you are light, you should go up first.
Okay,
Raffle.
I would take off my backpack and, well, my satchel and set it down, and then take up my rope out of it, put it on my shoulder, and start climbing up.
Raffle tosses rope back towards the group as he's still watching down the hallway.
Absolutely. So, Zarkul, you're going up first?
Yep.
You make it up 10 feet, and you pull the whole rope structure down. As it gets to the end, as you hit your ass on the ground, no damage taken, but you kind of flop on your butt. You hear a cackle from up top. Just fucking with you. And he throws down an actual rope.
I would then put my satchel back on and climb up the rope.
Absolutely. You do so
Rumil
with
gives a nice
ease.
little chuckle.
You get up to the top, Zarkul, and with the encampment still technically burning, this is not a small encampment, the Boggle looks up at you. Can I leave now?
Yes, you can.
He kind of smacks the side of his head. A little bit of oil comes out of his ear canal, flops to the ground.
Before he leaves, in Sylvan, I ask him for a favor.
Are you up there yet?
Because since we haven't really talked about this much, Frog, I'm not sure, but I kind of give him the description of one of my loved ones in the Feywild, and if he asks if he sees them, to say hi for me.
Sure. If you say so. Yeah, okay. Bye. And then he spins and vanishes. Okay, you guys make your way to the top of this rope. And you're back where we started at the beginning of today's session. Surrounded by burning stuffs.
I do believe I speak for the whole table. We get the fuck out of this encampment.
Khajiit.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Can we all comically say agreed at the same time?
Right.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. So what's the plan, guys, as we start to reach the end of our session tonight soon here? What do you guys want to do? What's the plan? Obviously, we want to get to a long rest, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know where we
Yes.
have a long rest since this whole place is burning around us.
Yeah, you're currently in the center. The hole is there. In some places, if you were to walk around, the earth would kind of give way, so you kind of make your way quickly to stronger sides, right? Yeah, I mean, there's like 2 gates. I'll even open up the map again just to give you a point of reference if you wish.
North gate? Question mark. South gate
I
is
think it
what
was
it's.
this one.
We're the one that we came in, right?
There's
Wasn't
the
that we
Fires
did
of
this?
Fire.
This is the one we came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go that.
And this is
way.
towards Brecca over here?
You are aware that Brecca is to the northwest of this area, and I guess you're asking what direction. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's just northwest of this direction. But,
Okay.
But sure, let's just say this is northwest.
I mean, we're like right here, so let's just like bamf out of here and then go around. I mean, is it? I mean, we went in there when it was like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, at this point, it's right around supper time. It's we'll call it 5 p.m. ish, give or take, since we started this campaign. Tonight's campaign was literally almost only like 2-3 hours long.
Okay, so the
In game time.
Stars aren't even out yet for.
Correct. The sun is still up.
Okay. So I just think we should just go out this way. Like we know, like north is that direction, so we should probably just like head that way.
Yeah.
There's a twinkle on the horizon. It seems to be shimmering like a golden star out on the horizon line in the direction towards Brecca.
Khajiit hopes this one is at least fortuitous. Khajiit's luck has not been very great as of late.
And we didn't even have to worry about all the other bugs.
No bugs. But are you gonna be splitting up this money, or what's the plan with that?
Khajiit thinks we should get the fuck out of here first.
Yeah. Get out of here first, and then we can worry about
We
the
can
money.
divide that the next time we get near a town.
Before we get to town?
Let's make camp, and then we can figure out the splits.
You wish to make camp out in the sands?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll
Wasn't
cast
there like?
Druidcraft beforehand to make sure there's not going to be any freaking desert storms.
The weather that you can tell is going to be pretty clear tonight.
Okay, thank God.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless something magical happens.
Other parties, please don't get us killed.
Khajiit is all for making camp.
Travel for like an hour or two away from the outpost and then make camp.
Absolutely.
And Khajiit is just trudging through.
Absolutely. And weakened and beat up and swollen and sweaty, covered in gook and slime and all this weird shit that's been going on with you guys. You trudge north to northwest trajectory towards the blinking golden light in the distance, which tends to dissipate as the sun begins to crest over the mountains to the east, the Whitestone Mountains. The sun treats you to a very glorious, beautiful, red-skied sunset. Yet again, turning this whole area to the surface of Mars. It is exquisite. You button down, attempting to initiate a long rest. You have a moment to speak to each other before that, if you wish.
Well, friends, I do believe we won't be going to any more abandoned camps for the near future.
What happened while Khajiit was out? All Khajiit remembers is the centipedes, and then nothing.
Giant spider tried to take you away, but we killed it, and then I caught you, and then it fell on top of me, and we were unconscious.
I fed you a bit of my potion.
Yes.
Must thank the both of these ones. Khajiit surely thought he was dead and dreaming of better times. Especially better times where his ballsack was not bleeding profusely as it is now.
By the way, at this point, the bleeding has stopped.
as he's taking out the rags and checking them.
Do you need us? Never mind.
Because he's just gonna if we're making camp, he's just gonna.
You need me to seal it?
If we've made camp, let's see where we're at. He's just gonna go over here and lay down.
Absolutely. I assume the robot goes into sentry mode?
I'm gonna mess with some of my armor and move some just messing with my armor and stuff. But yeah,
Rumil will ask again about splitting up the money.
Gonna make us do math right now.
You could absolutely handle the splitting of stuff and specifics in the campfire chat if you wish. Between the sessions, I'm okay with that too if you wish. That'll probably save everyone time.
Yeah. Rumil just says, I'm out of components for my spells. I need gold for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's got a lot
he's
of
just
it.
tired.
Absolutely, guys. Well, then I'll tell you what. That's what we'll cut it here as you guys kind of hunker down and tuck in between some sand dunes. The Warforged takes a stationary sentinel type of situation after tinkering and planning out his next infusions for the day. During the course of the evening, you gain the benefits of a long rest. As the morning sun hits your face, you feel stronger as you all hit level 3.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's 900 XP.
can we do
Alright.
that now?
Absolutely. You may do that now, even though the session is officially over, but you can take the time to do it now. I will be available for questions while you guys do that. And
All right, how does
Question.
inspiration work with level up? Like you
Yep.
can use max hit points.
Max
That's what
HP
I was
point.
gonna ask.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. Oh,
All right, so that would be. So I have 2 hit dice for a D8, so that's just 16 points.
no, it's you just take another D8. You add a D8.
Yeah, every time you level up, it'll say to roll.
Unlike me, which just rolled the bare minimum, pretty much.
All right,
Oh.
So how do I do that? How do I
Yeah.
ensure that I use my inspiration
I'm
to
confused.
max my HP?
You're just gonna manually change the roll number.
Okay,
When you
so let
level
me
up,
get there.
you'll see the tab and you'll
Damn.
say roll.
All right,
Ramil,
so
I'm like
I
you,
go to
buddy.
settings, launch level.
Well, at least you got one more than the bare minimum.
So
Right.
I'm gonna roll for level. Right.
Yep, it'll have a 1 in the box. Just hit the roll button.
Okay.
So you would normally have rolled a 3. Now you see where it says 3?
Yeah.
Change it to whatever. What's your hit die?
An 8.
You have an
2d8.
8 plus your Constitution modifier.
I think it's 1.
This is Khajiit, right?
Yeah.
1 second, I'll find out for you.
It's either 1 or 2.
It is loading. You have a 14 Constitution. That's a +2.
Okay. So
8,
that would
9,
be 10.
10 HP. You can manually just change it.
Okay, and then I get an archetype here, which I know there are better classes, but for my background, I'm going to go thief. And then next.
All right, and while you do that, let me set up your XP tabs appropriately so we can start keeping track of actual XP, guys. Not bad, 4 sessions in, and you guys are level 3 already. That's the accelerated. Now we go into normal leveling up, guys.
Okay, I'm confused. So before leveling, it says hit points 20. After leveling, it says hit points 20. So I think I fucked up something here.
You probably did. What was your hit points before you started?
20. So
You had 20 flat. Just continue with your character class, and we'll just manually change your health pool.
okay.
27 HP.
Must be nice. Dude.
I had that DM inspiration, so I was able to get max for the second time in a row.
Okay. I just changed it to 20. It should be 30 points, I think, for 10. 30.
God, guess what?
What's up?
So, dungeon crawl, huh?
I feel like that was the most unprepared dungeon crawl ever.
What do you mean?
I mean, not for you, for us. Like, we had nothing going into it.
Yep. It's the best kind, man. Make it feel dangerous.
Ooh, 19 health, guys. Yeah.
How low did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, jeez.
Eesh. Too bad you didn't roll a 1.
I know.
Could have re-rolled that shit.
That's what I was saying. I got like the bare minimums.
So who all
Yeah.
had DM inspirations? Because that you can use that for max health.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
So
not
I
gonna use that.
did that, and so I'm at 30. I was at 20 health. Now I'm at 30 health. I think that's right? Because my
Well,
hit
you
dice
rolled
is
an 8 plus 2 in your con. Yeah, so you should be at 30.
okay.
Hey, Frog.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do this with my armor class? It doesn't have a way for me to actually select the mode for my armor, to where I can have like my thunder gauntlets and stuff like that.
I am not understanding what you're saying. I feel like there's more context that's needed.
All right, for the armor, for my artificer at level 3, I went to the armor subclass,
Okay.
and I get to customize. I get to have my arcane armor, which means I customize my armor that I'm wearing, and I can either have the guardian or infiltrator modes. And I'll link this into the chat on Roll20. And whenever, if I have like the guardian mode activated, I can use my intelligence modifier when making an attack with my thunder gauntlets instead of using strength or dexterity. It basically turns my punches into simple weapons that deal 1d8 thunder damage plus my intelligence modifier.
Okay.
And then, and also if I attack a creature and then if I hit it with that, they have disadvantage on their attack rolls against targets other than me because my armor emits a distracting light whenever the creature tries to attack someone else.
So what are you trying to do then? Like, what's the question?
There's no way for me to actually activate my armor.
You're correct.
Because I can, because then I can do.
Yeah, you got to keep track of that shit yourself.
I'm saying for like me to be able to actually roll attacks with, like what you were having to do with.
You can add the attack to your attack bar.
So
I don't know how to do that.
So if there's like a gear cog on like all weapons and whatnot, where if you click it, you can change the attack modifier.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's not even giving me an option to have like my like to activate like thunder gauntlets or lightning launcher and stuff.
Yeah, you have to create it. Here, look, see that's.
Oh, okay, I have to create it.
There's a plus sign on your where it says attacks and spell classing. If you click on the plus sign.
All right.
Did it open up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll see like name. So type in the name of whatever the attack is.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to be proficient at it. It's going to be a intelligence-based attack. You said.
Yes.
Okay, so type that. There you go. What's the range on it?
It's a melee weapon with thunder.
5 foot.
So up to 5 feet.
All right.
Do you get any kind of bonuses to it?
I get to add my intelligence to it.
No, don't worry about that. That's not where it goes then. So go to where it says damage, change that iridescent 1d6 to whatever your damage is, 1d8 I think you said.
Yeah, 1d8.
Are we adding any modifiers to it?
It'll get my intelligence modifier.
All right, so change that strength to intelligence. There you go. What type of damage is it?
Thunder damage.
Change slashing to thunder.
I think that's what it said. Let me double check. Yeah, 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Change slashing to thunder. And then the crit, just put a d8 in there.
Where? Okay.
Okay, and there's no secondary damage, so we can skip that. It's not a save, so we'll skip that.
Mm-hmm.
And then go ahead and you can put a description if you wish or want. So if you want to type like I shoot lightning bolts out of the tip of my penis or whatever, you can put that in there. And then hit the cogwheel, and you should see thunder gauntlets. Now click on click on thunder gauntlets.
All right, cool. Wait, why is it adding a 4 plus a 3 plus?
Rolled a 4, a 3, 3 plus 2.
I don't know why it's adding an extra 3.
The 2 would be your proficiency most.
Oh, I messed up. Well, I messed up something on here. I think I got it now.
I see, because you put a plus 3 at the end.
Yeah, I messed up with that. So let me roll that. There we go. That's right. Because I have proficiency with simple weapons. So yeah. There we go. All right, and then I'd have to do the same thing for like my lightning launcher.
Yeah, generally.
All right, because I'd have to, so that way I'm not having to. I'll just know which mode my armor is in,
correct,
and which one I can use. Okay, so I'll add lightning launcher in real quick too.
That's just like with my blade song. I have to remember that my AC goes up and all that other special shit.
Please do remember, guys, to turn off your initiatives on your models before you put them away.
Yeah, I cannot do that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my
so if someone could do that for me, because
my tabletop just shit the bed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my mouse just died, so.
So that was your first official dungeon crawl for this table, guys. I'm happy you guys survived it. How do you feel about it?
We crawled out of that dungeon.
Oh, I was doing no crawling whatsoever. I was being dragged.
Yeah, dude, you kind of got the shit into the stick there. But I'll tell you what, I still the imagery for me today was Anatonda just covered in welts and slime. He got a little bit of everything, and it was hilarious to me.
Anatonda Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Between Anatonda and me, like that man is a tank, and he like was brought down to like 1 health.
Oh my god, so many times.
I mean, no help to our allies over here.
Nah, he's
Oh.
he's gonna RP with Zarkul in some of the campfire chat, but it's not gonna be anything like you know.
Yeah, we'll see if you guys get to Brecca next week. Hopefully you do, depending on whatever choices you make, and who knows, maybe there'll be some fun stuff in between there and Brecca. Outside of that, guys, any questions, comments, or concerns?
So I still need to use my inspiration to do this HP thing. So on that level up thing, where it says HP, what do I give it? Is it a
just
10?
Yeah, it's a 10.
What's your hit die?
I believe it's a 10.
Okay.
D10.
What's your Constitution modifier?
Be 3.
So you'd get 13 health this level up.
Okay, so then here, let me share my.
Okay, so what you do is you click it to 10, because it adds your constitution after you go to the next page.
Okay, so put the HP where it's like underneath my class. It would put HP to 10.
Yep.
You can change it afterwards too on your character sheet.
Okay.
Like you'll see before leveling and after leveling, and if it's not 13, then you can just change on your sheet.
Okay. I need to send Frog a DM real quick.
Sure.
Not allowed. Sorry. Hey guys, but great news! I got second